Happy Thanksgiving! Oh, sorry, the turkey's on the loose. Happy Thanksgiving!
Get out of here. We need that for later. Anyways, good evening, sports fans around this big, beautiful moon marble we call Earth in whatever city you may live in. Welcome to episode 152 of the VWU Sports Podcast and our Thanksgiving special. Happy early Thanksgiving, everybody. We are early.
We got okay. Last week we all know we told you all when we weren't going to do one, but the craziness of the NFL this weekend told us to come back.
Yeah, Hoosier man. Let me finish my damn intro. Anyways, I am of course the owner and founder of the bar, Mr. Jacob B. You can call me Jake the Snake, JB, whatever you want. Just don't call me late for dinner. I am being joined, as always, by my barkeep and co-host, Mr. Brandy Cuevas.
Oh, let's just help Hagen keep himself away from the drinks.
Yeah, don't worry. We got a limit on that. Anyways, our other co-host, Mr. C. Carter, will be joining us later. But like we said, this is our Thanksgiving special. He is with his friends on a special on an early Thanksgiving feast. And we're also being joined by our bouncer as well and our deathmatch cowboy and double O agent, Mr. Zach George.
Hell, what wrestler am I? Hello, ladies.
No.
Hey,
stop.
Hey.
What?
He's got lawsuits.
Not the time for this shit. Come on.
Steady with that. He's got lawsuits. Anyways, we're also being joined by our hell-raising Hoosier, Mr. Cody Hagen.
I got a surprise to show you all.
Oh God,
Oh, the shirt. Yeah.
He's wearing a bolo tie. First time in his and it's got a NASCAR diecast on it. Yeah, as I was saying, and also we're being joined by our LA boy, Mr. Matty Dangerously, who by the way did something really cool yesterday, but we'll talk about that later on in the podcast.
Yeah, I'll talk about that in NFL topic. Thank you. Yeah, it was a fun experience. I'll share it later.
Yeah, nonetheless. Oh, a nice little pin you got there. That's
nice.
Okay, cool. But anyways, we got a lot to talk about on this, the 26th of November 2024. As like we said, this is our Thanksgiving special because this Thursday is Thanksgiving, and all of us here at the VW Sports Podcast would like to wish everybody here a happy early Thanksgiving, and hopefully this Thursday, everybody here will have a loving Thanksgiving and have a great time with their family and friends, and they enjoy gorging on Thanksgiving turkey, ham, and everything else, and all the fixings. You know. But anyways, let's get started as we go around the sports world, starting off with the continuation of the off season of MLB baseball. And we got to talk about the big topic that is, of course, the continuation of what's going on down in the Tampa Bay area with the Rays and of course Tropicana Field. Unfortunately, there has been some big news. Unfortunately, well, you see. We all know that Tampa Bay is going to be staying at using Steinbrenner Field as a temporary home due to what happened with Hurricane Milton. But unfortunately, well, some people have decided to get a little uppity about the issue about that. I wish I had the news about that. But long story short, some of the people who wanted to help with the finances of helping rebuild of possibly building the new stadium for the Rays have decided to delay it because of the Rays making the decision to go to Steinbrenner Field, which is the Yankees spring training facility, instead of going to a different one, and it pissed them off.
It did,
and in doing so, it kind of just put the Rays in a tough situation now. meaning that either they move or they're basically in a point of no return.
Yep.
And that sucks, honestly, for the Rays, and it sucks for the Tampa Bay faithful, because the Rays have been through so much with greedy ownerships, with cheap ownerships, and management and stuff. And they're finally getting good, and now all this shit comes to them, and it just hurts, And now they're going to think about planning about just spending $55 million to rebuild Tropicana Field to be able to work to be able to function properly. And that's going to be they're basically in a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation. Do you want to rebuild Tropicana Field, or do you want to tear it down and possibly be able to have a chance to get a new stadium in the works?
Again, it is FBA, no FBC. Fuck TI repair.
What the heck?
Well,
yep.
Yeah.
I see.
It's BBR, broken beyond repair. So basically, the Rays are literally have their backs against the wall, in between a rock and a hard place.
Mm-hmm.
This situation, if you'll allow me to use a bit of a militarism, is snafu. Situation normal, all fucked up.
Yeah, it is. They are literally in a snafu kind of situation. And honestly, I hope that Tampa Bay can find a way to get out of this smelling like roses, because honestly, they deserve to actually have some form of happiness on them, because they've been having some good seasons, some good playoff appearances, and they've had some good players, and they deserve to stay in the Tampa Bay area. They don't deserve to get folded.
We got breaking news.
Oh, from Cody. Let's see.
What's up?
From Shams Chanoa. This is from the NBA. This is for the NBA. But the NBA has fined the Atlanta Hawks $100,000 for violating the league's player participation policy in connection with Trae Young missing NBA Cup game on November the 12th versus Celtics.
Wasn't he injured?
I just put that off. It was from CBS Sports.
We'll talk more about that when we get to the NBA side. But yeah, back to the MLB side. Like we said, we'll try to get some more information about the propaganda situation as it develops. But hopefully the Rays the boys in the suits in the Tampa Bay area, and everybody else can be all happy, and they can be able to move forward. Possibly either getting a new stadium in the works. And
hopefully for a miracle.
Yeah, praying for a miracle. Okay, but anyways, also during the offseason, we have seen a couple players pack up their gear and move to new teams. One being Matt, as you brought this up before we went on the air. One of them is going down to Anaheim, correct?
Yes, at Los Angeles of Anaheim Angels. I think that's the one Brandon pointed out. Okay, yeah,
Anaheim just call the Anaheim Angels. They've always been the Anaheim Angels. Fucking A.
Okay. So yeah, Anaheim Angels. I think Brandon brought this up on the chat. The Astros players signed with the Angels 2-year deal.
Yeah,
they signed
Yusei Kikuchi, yeah.
Yusei Kikuchi's
to the AL West. It's a 3-year, $63 million. Yeah.
Oh, 3 years. Okay.
Believe it or not, they've actually signed a lot of free agents so far this month. It wasn't just Yusei Kikuchi, 3 years, $63 million. It was
one of them, believe it or not, one of them was Travis d'Arnaud.
I was just about to pick that up and say that.
Boys. JB and Brandon, I kept hearing y'all trying to talk over the top of each other. Remember, gentlemen, one at a time.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, apologies. Yes, Travis d'Arnaud got picked up as well. 12 years, 2 years, $12 million. Another one was Kevin Newman for a 1 year, $2.75 million deal, 1 year prove it deal. Another 1 year prove it deal was Kyle Hendricks for a 1 year, $2.5 million.
Oh, that's the starting pitcher. If you're a Cubs fan, you would know who that is.
Yeah, he got picked up for a 1 year prove it deal for $2.5 million. So basically, they have signed three free agents so far.
Catcher and 2 starting pitchers.
3 different teams.
Yeah.
So they're basically trying their best to try to patch the hole that Art Moreno did with Shohei.
Yep. You say yep.
Okay, that seems like a stretch to do. If they manage to do that, I mean, kudos to them, but that seems like a stretch to do.
Oh wait, there was something that did happen today. Juan Soto, no, there's no news or reports of which team will he go to. No, he signed a deal with Celsius.
Oh,
he signed a sponsorship deal with the
okay.
Celsius.
Yeah, because I seen this on Instagram that MLB on Fox posted, yes, Juan, we are expecting a different announcement.
All right. Speaking of Juan Soto, he's going to sign with different teams, or he's going to stay with the Yankees.
I heard
he's got multiple teams throwing out lines to see who would like to have.
There's also freaking Dodgers on the spot. Toronto,
Mets is throwing out an offer as well.
Blue Jays, and surprisingly, the Red Sox.
And the Red Sox. So a lot of teams want him, both on the NL East and the AL East. So he can't stay eastbound if he wants to.
If I continue on, Jacob, for New Yorkers, it's sad when Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade has a Dodgers parade.
Yeesh.
Yeah. Also, speaking of Cody, the Cubbies, they're probably out on getting Juan Soto, Corbin Burns, Max Fried, and Blake Snell, according to the Cubs. According to Nightingale's reports.
That's gonna hurt, but that is what it is. But
that is from Fox Sports MLB, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, also, I've heard through the rumor mill, and this is I don't know if this is confirmed or not from the MLB, but from what I've been hearing, minor league baseball is going to be adopting the robot umpiring system for next season.
I heard, so we'll see what happens.
It's going to be interesting to see that because you know that if you see some of the games, there have been umpires that have been acting real faulty about what's a strike and what isn't.
Yeah, so we have to see. So let's see if this thing can actually work. Because if it does work very well, then maybe we can actually see this working. But if it doesn't, well, it's kind of like what's been going on with VAR across the pond. As we'll get into that.
Exactly.
We'll get into that later on in the show.
I think they're still doing it in the Atlantic Baseball League. I guess the umpire robots.
Probably. Oh, speaking of international, a former New York Yankee is coming back from his time over in Japan.
I just mentioned him, Masahiro Tanaka.
Yeah, Masahiro Tanaka is coming back to the States after spending some time back in Japan. I think in the Nihon League, in the Nippon League.
NPB, Nihon Professional Baseball League.
Yeah. Thank you very much. So we'll see who wants to sign up the former Yankee, because from what we've been hearing, he's been doing well over in the NPB.
Yeah, and here's the craziest thing: before he jumped ship into the MLB, specifically in pinstripes, I'm pretty sure you didn't know about this, but Masahiro Tanaka was undefeated, 24-0 with a 1.2 ERA.
Wow! So basically, he went back to Japan, and basically he got back on the good back where he started from. So maybe there's some good still in him. But yeah, that's all we can give so far in the off seasons. We'll keep you posted on what's been, as we know so far. We'll keep you posted on what's been going on in the off seasons, especially with Tampa Bay and all that stuff. But anyways, let's get to the hardwood and talk about what's going on in the NBA. As stated earlier, the Atlanta Hawks got bopped with a $100,000 fine over what's going on with Trey, like you said,
Trey Young.
Trey Young and his injury.
Here,
apparently,
I'm not even joking. I'm not even kidding around. This is actually a legit tweet.
Here, I'm pulling you up. All because he missed the game 2 weeks ago because of his injury. Thank you.
Really? Over the injury?
Over the injury. It's not his fault. It's not his fault. He couldn't be on the. He couldn't get in the. Couldn't get in the.
That's true. That's bullshit.
In our EP troll. Yeah, they need to stop being so stringent about him not being able to play. It's not his fault. He's dealing with an injury that's going to take him out for a good while.
Hey, I'm like,
it's a key game, fine, but bro, what the fuck?
By the way,
seriously, you need to let go of that shit.
Yeah, like I said, NBA's being soft.
Yeah. Yeah, they are. I get it. They want to make sure they make certain dates, but still, if it's a bad injury like Trey Young is having, he can't make it. He can't make it. Okay.
Your reaction to
by the way, it wasn't the only one who got popped. Oh, hold on. Oh, I think the man who's been here, Mr. Savage, wants to have a comment on what happened to Trey Young and the Atlanta Hawks. So let's let the Savage.
Let's give it a one.
I saw his comment. All right. The Savage is about.
All right, Jamal. I think you want to talk about what happened to Trey Young and the Atlanta Hawks.
So here's the line in the sand that should be drawn here, because apparently some of these NBA players like to do this thing where they like to load manage. So it's kind of hard to tell who's doing it and who's not doing it. Trey might just be someone who's not trying to load manage, but for all you know, he could be. So that has to be that line, because that is an issue in the NBA right now.
One question real quick.
Fair enough. That could be a good point. Load managing has been that's been something that's been going on a lot in the NBA. So it's a catch-22, and one who got bopped with a fine. Fred VanVleet also got bopped for something. Rockets Fred VanVleet got fined $50,000 and avoided. Oh, he said some profound language towards officials following his ejection from a game last Saturday in a losing effort to the Portland Trailblazers.
Oh boy,
what did he say?
Yeah. I don't know what he said, but I'm reading this from Yahoo Sports. The NBA announced the fine on Monday, being a statement from John Dermis for the decision. He was called for a tech and ejected with 4.3 seconds left in the game. He was issued a technical for arguing for an offensive foul call against him in the game's waning seconds. After the tech, VanVleet confronted the referee John Conley, who had called for his ejection, and stuck his finger in Conley's face and shared some words with the referee on his way off the court. He did make contact with the referee, but prompted Conley to recoil with his finger jab. It was not clear from the game video what VanVleet said, but something tells me it could have said the F bomb, the A bomb, the B bomb, the MF bomb, or the S bomb, or any kind of bombs. Okay. If you want to see the video, Zero Gravity Sports Media has posted the video up on their Twitter, and you could be the judge on what colorful language he spoke at the referee, and he has declined on further info on what he actually said. So that's up to you guys.
If you can relive, congratulations.
Yeah. Anyways, also, but getting out of the news section of what's been going. But we got some games coming up tonight. More cup action tonight. Starting off at 7:00 at the Capital One Arena. Excuse me. The Wizards will be playing host to the Chicago Bulls. I doubt anybody.
Let's see how this turns out. I guess the Wizards.
Yeah, the Wizards. Also tonight at 6:30 on TNT. We will see. This guy could be actually a somewhat good game over at Miami Arena. The Heat will be playing host to Giannis and the Bucks.
Can they wake up? Because they've been struggling lately in the season for the Bucks.
I mean,
that's true.
It's just the start.
Yeah.
At 8:00 at the Target Center, the Timberwolves will be playing host to the Rockets. Playing host to the Rockets. That could be a good one. Then at 9:00 over at the Delta Center, the Jazz will be playing host to the Spurs.
The Spurs, the Lobos team.
Before we get to the main thing, give it up for the Jazz and the Timberwolves. I mean, they started off decent.
Yeah, the Spurs are doing well with Wemby.
And Minnesota starting off at 500. I mean, hey, that's decent.
It's a good start. It's a good start. It's a good floor to start with for a season, honestly.
The only one that has a very good start would be Houston, surprisingly.
Indeed. And then for the nightcap game at 10 o'clock at the Footprint Center, the Suns will be playing host to the Lakers, and we do have some news to report. Phoenix is expecting to have both Bradley Beal and Kevin Durant on the floor for tonight against the Lakers for this cup matchup in Group B.
Well, boy.
Oh, look at that!
Oh boy! Here we go! A battle of egos. Here we go.
Convenient load management, the NBA game, where LeBron and Durant both have a tendency to do that.
Yeah, seems like it. And the Lakers it's too early, but they're doing well so far with
You're not wrong with that one.
No, here's the thing. You want to know what's more crazy? Cleveland still holds.
Yeah, you're not wrong there. 10-6 to start the year, so that's good for the Golden Boys.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait to see how they're gonna do in the next month or so.
Yeah, we'll have to see what happens. If I take a look at the NBA Cup so far, if I take a look at the standings so far in the Cup, so far the Lakers are leading the West Group, their group 2 with the undefeated record 2-0. Golden State is leading their group 3-0. Wow, that's impressive. Houston's leading their group in the West. Over in the East, basically, wow. Orlando and New York are tied for the top spot, but Orlando, yeah, that's impressive. Milwaukee's got their group, and Atlanta's got their group. Nice job, boys.
Both 2-1 with the Celtics.
Yeah, so safe to say some good games. Yeah, bad start for the Well, honestly, I think they're
because they don't have Trae Young, so
like everybody else.
It gets Boston advantage.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, that's true. Anyway, all right, let's stay on the hardwood, but we're gonna head from the big stadium to the college side. Let's head on to the college side of the things, because we got a lot of upsets that's been happening over on the college side. Let's start off with the men's side, because we had some major upsets on the men's side of things.
Yeah, lately.
Did it, Brandon?
Yeah, there are 2 upsets that happened tonight, and one of them was San Diego State beating Creighton 71-53.
That's a big deal.
Wow,
Creighton's a good basketball
Here's
program.
a kicker, and Jose Miguel is gonna be shocked about this. Colorado, the Buffaloes stunned UConn 73-72.
Yeah. I wasn't aware who the team that beat UConn, which is the best program by far. The crowd stormed the court in Boulder as the Buffaloes knock out the number 2 team in the nation. Nice job, boys.
Believe it or not, Jacob, this didn't happen in Boulder. It's a Maui Invitational.
Yeah, it was the Maui Invitational. Yeah, you're right.
Ah, the classic. Yep.
At the Lahaina Civic Center in Lahaina, Hawaii.
In Hawaii. Yeah, you have to remember pronunciation is weird. But yeah. Anyways, before we take a look at the games, let's take a look at the standings before we get what happened today. As stated, in the top 10, Kansas still holds the number 1 spot. UConn is definitely going to be going down after what happened earlier today.
I think next week is going to change. Yeah,
second time that UConn got upsetted.
Yeah, Gonzaga at number 3. Auburn at number 4, Iowa State number 5, Houston number 6, Tennessee number 7, Kentucky number 8, Alabama number 9, and Marquette number 10 in the nation.
Oh wow, Alabama number 9.
And if you look at the
I was going to say, speaking of Houston and Alabama, they're playing
and
tonight.
Oh, all right.
How the fuck is Indiana 16 after they beat
Houston and Alabama?
College basketball.
That's the AP poll, man. That's the AP poll. They're looking at constant variables. We already got a game going on as we speak, and it is a barn burner to say the least. Oregon and Texas A&M are having a knockdown, drag them out slugfest with 8 minutes and change left in the ball game. Texas A&M up 58-57. Safe to say those two are punches.
Keep in mind on this one. Keep in mind about this game, Jacob, between Texas A&M and Oregon. Guess where they're at to play it?
Where are they at?
They're at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas.
the Vegas tournament. Yeah.
Oh, Oregon's gonna pull an upset, maybe. Oh my.
Maybe it's a tight matchup. We'll have to see what happens. Also, coming up in just that tip off in just under 10 minutes. It's a battle of Kentucky at the Rupp Arena. As Kentucky are going to do battle. Kentucky number 8 in the nation. As stated later on tonight on TBS, Houston and Alabama will be duking it out in Las Vegas. In
Vegas
in the Vegas tournament.
Look at the
at
rankings.
7:30 on ESPNU. We will see Iowa State and Dayton duking it out.
Yep, the Maui invitation.
Duke it out at 8 o'clock.
Look at the 9 o'clock.
We will see.
I know. Don't tell me. Let's go to the game.
Someone trying to talk?
Look at the 9 p.m. slot.
I'm saying at 9 o'clock at the this time. This is not going to be at the MGM. This is going to be at the T-Mobile Arena. It's an old rivalry renewed. Duke and Kansas is going to duke it out 11 versus 1.
Oh, huge game, Duke and Kansas. That's
and then in the main event, then the nightcap game at the Valley tournament.
Okay. Main event.
Then the nightcap game, the Maui tournament continues as Auburn and North Carolina and UNC do battle in the Maui tournament.
Oh, let's go North Carolina.
Let's see what happens there. Most definitely. And if you thought the men's side brought the insanity, just flip a script and see the women's side.
Wait. Hold on. As far as predictions go for the men's game, I only got one. Kansas, I'm gonna need you to do me a favor and hand the Blue Devils their ass.
Oh, all right. Let's see.
It's gonna be a tough matchup between those two in Las Vegas, but we'll see what happens between those two. We'll see what happens. Anyways, if you thought those upsets were insane, well, on the women's side, we saw a major upset as the reigning champs South Carolina got their ass handed to them.
Yeah, UCLA Lady Bruins. Way to go, ladies.
Yeah, the Lady Bruins took down.
That's Friday.
The Lady Bruins did the upset.
You want to talk about major upsets?
All right, here you go, Brandon.
And it wasn't just any major upset. The Lady Bruins snapped South Carolina's 43. Brandon, I got to do this. It wasn't just they just took down the reigning champs. They snapped South Carolina's 43-game winning streak on Sunday night.
Woof! Well done, UCLA ladies.
Yeah. Yeah, 77-62 was the final. Gave them an ass beating with a 15-point win in Columbia.
All right, take it away, Brandon.
Look at Indiana, the Lady Hoosiers. That happened in Nassau, but in the Bahamas.
Aruba, Jamaica.
This past Sunday.
Oh wait, wrong song.
The Bahamas tournament. Yeah.
Right there.
All right, well, right there, don't tell me nothing, so don't worry about it.
Zach, mute your mic, please.
Definitely a lot of big-time upsets. South Carolina got hit hard. And Matt, you're going to be pleased by this. With their shocking upset on Monday, UCLA takes the top spot at number 1 in the rankings.
What? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
UCLA takes number 1 in the nation. The Lady Bruins, with the upset of the year, takes number 1 in the nation. UConn takes number 2. The Lady Irish takes number 3. South Carolina gets bopped down to number 4. The Lady Longhorns takes number 5. The Lady Trojans still at number 6. My Lady Tigers at number 7. The Lady Sooners at number 8. The Lady Wildcats at number 9 for Kansas State, and the Lady Terrapins at number 10.
Oh, right. I got 2 schools in the top 10. Let's go. I'm fucking vibing.
I'm happy about the UCLA women's basketball team.
Oh, here's another upset.
We got a couple games going on tonight in the top 25. In fact,
we got Brandon here with another upset. He's saying.
Wait.
In fact, we actually got a couple finals actually earlier.
Huskies, Tigers. Tigers highlights on your right.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. They edged out Washington 68-67 last night.
Oh.
Nice. Good job, girls. Staying undefeated. That's my girls.
That's
We actually had a couple finals earlier today. Illinois, the Fighting Alumni. I can't get that name right, no matter how hard I try. Stays alive. Well, actually, they just dominated. Maryland Eastern Shore 75-55 was the final.
Fuck!
Alabama
got
just
fucked
dominated.
Give him a big piece of humble. Give him a big old ass.
Alabama just took Clemson to the woodshed and told them not to come out. 73-39 was the final. Ew.
When it comes to some early women's college basketball
And we
games,
got
it's
a
always gonna be
game in
ass
progress as we speak. In fact, it's in the tail end of the ball game. 4 minutes and change left. Kentucky is just taking Arizona State to the woodshed as well. 68-53 is the score so far.
Hey, keep in mind, this is the Tribeca Trojan Fieldhouse in Nashville.
Here's the thing. Arizona's keeping it close, though, ish, in a way.
No, they're down 15.
Not really.
Close when it's like.
Yeah.
It's only 4 minutes. 4 minutes. You don't know what can happen.
I mean, well, if Kentucky can.
Yeah, true. Also, we got coming up in just under half an hour. You can check this out on Ball Sports.
Yeah, the Jackrabbits, the Lady Jackrabbits.
Also, later on tonight, you can check this game out on Ball Sports. South Dakota State will be hosted the 21st on the nightcap game at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, the Cornhuskers, Lady Cornhuskers in Nebraska, playing host to Kansas City.
Y'all can hear me, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Just want to make sure.
Yeah.
So.
Yep, and that's on Big Ten Plus.
What were you gonna say?
I was going to say that. Honestly, nothing, because I'm specifically saying anything can happen between Kentucky and Arizona. That's just about it.
Jacob, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, we want to be sure. Okay, good. We got some technical difficulties, but we'll be holding them.
I'm sorry.
Okay, there we are.
I want to get like one of those like cable extenders. You know those that
the Ethernet.
I think I know what you're talking about.
No, not Ethernet, because it would be cool,
but
it wouldn't work. I'm talking about you know those old phone cable extender things.
I think so. It's been a while.
I want to get one of those so I can actually extend it, so I can actually bring my router into my room, so I can actually have it closer to my laptop.
Oh, okay, that seems fair. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, let's get to Jose. Jose, you got something?
You were saying.
I do want to lead off real quick here from the hardwood, and I do want to start put on some ice skates so we can head on out to the ice real quick.
Yeah, let's get on the NHL side because we do. We only got 2 games tonight, but we got some time. So let's talk about what's going on.
Ovi is still out with a lower
the
body injury.
Is that hockey topic?
It was a leg injury.
Yeah.
Okay, just curious.
Yeah, it is. Ovi is still injured. He's got with a leg injury.
Yeah, but it didn't slow down the Capitals though, as they beat the Panthers 4-1.
Yep.
Capitals. Yeah.
That happened on last night.
That's true, but here's the thing, right? Panthers are still going strong in their title defense, so I wouldn't sleep on them. Just be careful.
You're not wrong there.
Last weekend was just chaotic.
You're not wrong there. Starting on Saturday. We had an overtime thriller in over in Flyer country as the Flyers took care of the Blackhawks 3-2 in overtime.
Yeah.
Ooh.
There was a shootout that happened at the Saddle Dome in Calgary.
Let's see, I think that was on Friday.
No, it was Saturday. Saturday.
Yeah, here it is. Yeah, 4-3 was the final. Flames got out of did the job on that one. Kraken, Kings took care of the Kraken. 2-1 was the final over at the Staples Center.
Good for you, Kings.
Say that what happened in Montreal and in Edmonton was just two teams waking up and choosing violence.
Oh my God, Las Vegas. They won't stop.
Yeah, I do want to make something clear real quick. Go ahead. Brandon. 2 weeks ago, on November 12th on the podcast, when I saw Florida taking on the Devils, I told you that we were fucked, right? I said that. You heard me say it, right?
Yeah, you did say that.
And you were wrong?
November 12th, 4-1 Devils. November 4th. 2 days later, 6-2 Devils.
Oh, the Devils are no laughing matter. They're serious.
No, they are not.
I can tell by their rankings.
No, those Devils took that insult, and they decided, let me sharpen up my pitchfork.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jose's laughing.
But seriously, it's still early. Devils are on a roll. But
true. We haven't hit the All-Star break.
All-Star, which is February.
Yeah, we haven't hit February. Nope, Cody's back. Like you said, what happened in Edmonton and Montreal? Like you said, two teams decided to wake up and choose violence. Oilers decided to take New York to the woodshed and decided to give them the BTA treatment. 6-2 was the final.
Yeah, and Montreal, they just got the wrong time to take on the pissed off Golden Knights.
Same treatment with the Golden Knights to the Canadiens. The BTA treatment, 6-2 was the final over there as well.
Yep.
Yeah, and here's another thriller for you. And there's another thriller that happened, and I think
over in Columbus, the Blue Jackets beat the Hurricanes. Beat the Hurricanes 5-4 in an overtime thriller. Nice job, boys.
Yeah.
Nice job, boys. Another interesting matchup. The Bruins.
Wait! Somebody hit the soundboard.
Which one?
Overtime.
Oh. We said.
No.
We use that football. But
we use that in football. Overtime in hockey is happenstance. It happens all the time.
Oh yeah, it does. It does.
Jacob, why the fuck did this here, Turkey?
What?
It's funny you mentioned about.
We're all getting close to Thanksgiving, so yeah. So if we do hear a turkey, somebody get out there with a shotgun.
Oh boy. That's sorry, my
the Devils went down to DC and took care of the Capitals 3-2 on Friday.
What do you mean? I was just getting ready.
Wait, whoever got the
in the bar.
By the way, Jason, that's from your
Jose, if you can, send me that sound.
Anyway, moving on.
Anyways, over in Detroit, we had an original 6 showdown on Friday, but the Bruins taking the win 2-1.
Oh, original hockey battle.
Yeah.
OG6.
Right?
The original clubs hockey battle, excuse me. Yes, Jose?
If you're Boston, right, in the Metro region, heading to the All-Star break,
yes.
What do you do?
Ooh.
Good question, actually.
Yeah.
Because I know what the Devils would do. They would see if they could maybe. They got to keep the same pace as they are right now. That's a given.
Yeah,
that's easier said than done. That's easier said than done.
Mm-hmm.
Florida's having a bit of a skid, which isn't good, but they are the reigning champions, and championship status does exist.
Right. Toronto. Yeah.
So ideally, what they want to do is to make sure that not only they stay healthy, but most importantly that they keep up consistency. That's about it.
Yeah, most definitely. definitely, especially when it comes to momentum shifters. You know,
and when it comes down to the playoffs as well.
yeah.
Mind if I bring up some things that happened last night?
Did we get a fight?
So we talked a lot with Tampa Bay, them being,
the Lightning, right? Yeah. Why? What about it?
Let's just say that they blew Colorado right out of here.
Oh God! Wait. Last night. Oh God!
8-2
I think I know what the
Tampa over Colorado.
Good Lord!
Holy
A lightning
smokes!
storm happened, and unfortunately, the Avalanche got blown out. Got their backs blown.
Look at Jose Miguel's face.
Huh.
Ow!
I mean,
all that ice turned into water. All that snow turned into water.
No, Jose likes it. He likes them are getting paid.
Shut up. Anyway.
Also, yesterday we also had an overtime thriller in Philly, but this time it was Vegas taking
a shootout.
In a shootout, 5-4. 5-4. Well, shootouts is different from overtime. Honestly, it's more rare to see a shootout than an overtime.
If I describe a shootout, they're like penalty kicks. After
they're basically penalty shots, but everybody gets a chance. They start off with
think of it how MLS did it.
Yes, that one.
MLS took what NHL did and they ran it with theirs. With penalty kicks.
Yeah.
It's basically penalty kicks, but on the ice.
Okay. How did I describe the? Okay, I know we're not supposed to talk about F1, but there is actually a news breaker.
Look, you know what? We'll bring that up after
No. This is actually not the race, but there is some news that are going to be for 2026.
We'll get to that later.
I know what you're talking about. Actually, I actually saw this as well. We'll actually bring this up now. So we already know about. Basically, F1 has decided to finally give Andretti Racing their chance to come in, bring another American team into Formula One. But they're not going to be known as Andretti Racing. They're actually going to be known as Cadillac Racing. They're actually going to be known as Cadillac.
GM is finally making an F1 debut.
Yeah, and they're going to let Cadillac. They're going to let Cadillac be the sponsor.
You really, here's the thing, right? You wouldn't think Cadillac wouldn't be the first ideal.
Yeah, no.
Well, it wouldn't be the first one, but due to the fact that Chevy is doing their thing with IndyCar, it kind of makes sense.
Yeah, that's true.
Now, here's the question.
Oh boy.
And I'm gonna use the F1 term when I ask this question. Are Cadillac gonna be the power plant or no?
It
could
be.
Let's wait and see.
I'm actually going to pitch in. I'm going to say no, basically because they're relatively new. But if they do start off hot off the bat like Bijan Robinson,
maybe. I don't think so. I think they're going to be possibly either using a McLaren engine or maybe a Honda engine. Possibly Honda.
Maybe they might use their own. Maybe they might use their own Cadillac engines. Who knows? Maybe the supercharger.
Who knows?
Honda, Toyota.
Toyota would be a good choice, but we don't know for sure. They got many different engine suppliers to help out.
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see. We'll see what happens in 2 years' time. Anyways, but we can't officially say this, even though we have a definitive answer on who won the championship. Max Verstappen again. We can move that to the side because. We got two races left in the season. Both of them are going to be in the Middle East. One being the Qatar race, and the other one, of course, the season finale in Abu Dhabi. And the constructors title is still up for grabs, believe it or not. Yeah,
Oh
wow,
no!
That's the fee. Wow,
yep.
Damn. $450 million anti-dilution.
Hold that back up. Anti-dilution?
Anti-dilution. General
I'm
Motors
looking it up.
will literally pay $450, which is basically 358 pounds.
Let me explain.
No,
Okay. I just
$450 million, you dope. 450 million. It's million with an M.
No, yeah. Also, I just typed out what anti-dilution is. Do y'all want to know what it is?
What?
What?
It's a clause of an investment agreement that protects investors from losing ownership percentage when a company issues new shares at a lower price.
Basically, it's their version of what happens to the Islanders, the Jets, and the Jets when they moved into New York. When they moved into New York to become a new franchise in the NFL and the NHL because of the Giants and the Yankees and the Giants and the Rangers and the Mets as well as the Yankees.
Somewhat, I'm
but
not
it's under a different law.
What the fuck?
It's something like that. So basically, Cadillac is going to be playing behind the 8 ball.
Assuming
26. Yeah. Anyways, Zach, you're gonna like this. We got two races left. The next one's gonna be Qatar at the Qatar International Raceway. Yep. For the Qatar Grand Prix, and it's the second to last race. And even though we already know who's taking the drivers' championship, we don't know who's taking the constructors because basically we now have a 3-way fight for the constructors title between McLaren, Ferrari, and now Red Bull's coming back into the fight.
Oh, took them a while.
So boys, technically, your boy has 2 chances to win the constructors, as I support both Ferrari and McLaren.
Basically, Ferrari is right behind McLaren with 24 points heading into the to the second to last race. While McLaren, believe it or not, is actually just 53 points away, 53 points behind the leaders heading into the second to last race.
Who's leading the constructors currently?
McLaren.
Oh.
Also, I really got to ask this because I know this pisses a lot of people off, honestly.
What?
Max Verstappen won by doing absolutely nothing.
No, he had to be He had to gain points and become
exactly.
behind.
He did absolutely nothing. That's the point. Max, we're stopping.
Also, the Vegas race was boring again.
We're stopping.
Expect anything less? Honestly, that track is not.
I said this to myself. Why don't they do this shit in the daytime? Why do we have to keep our asses up until 1 a.m.?
It's fun. Now, I want to move on. I want to move out of this real quick because I believe that a UFC event has passed, hasn't it?
I want to say yes.
All right. Anyways,
let's
go back to the NHL because we got. I want to get to the NHL.
Let's have
a get to the NHL.
Okay.
Well,
let's
as
go back to the NHL section because we do have some games coming up.
Yeah, we'll talk about the game.
Yeah, we got 2 games going on tonight. Both of them up.
10-9 Bruins. Now,
Bruins Canucks tonight at the TD Garden. In fact, puck drop at just over 10 minutes.
Yep, 12 specifically. But I do want to point out both. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Bruce Cassidy. No, not Bruce Cassidy. Excuse me. Tim Montgomery was fired from the Bruins, was now hired as part of the Blues. How questionable.
That's interesting. That's going to be rough.
All right, let's talk about the hockey.
Also tonight, also at 6 at the Bell Center or Le Centre de la Belle. Also at 6, you can check that out. Also on ESPN Plus. The Canadians and the Hockey Club will be doing battle.
Yep.
That's that.
So far, the Hockey Club ain't doing bad.
Yeah, I would say middle to floor.
Yeah, middle. Yeah, middle. It's not bad, but it ain't good. It's just
Yeah, it's
there.
middle to floor.
It's not bad, but it ain't good. There's just there. It's not bad, but it ain't good. There's just there. It's not bad, but it ain't good. There's just there. It's not bad, but it ain't good. There's just there. That's good.
Yeah, it's
good.
This is
in the
what
middle.
we expect to see from expansion teams. We're not seeing them go otherworldly like the Knights did. You know?
Yes, the Utah are just there, and that's about the best we can expect from a new expansion franchise full of old players.
It's not really an expansion franchise.
You know what?
It's like a relocation. Holy fuck!
Weevo! It's Weevo, ladies and gentlemen.
We made it in time. Wow, timing is perfect because we just got to the. Now we're actually going to go. Maybe just
I'm not going to make the transition. I am going to make the soccer ones very quickly because I have a sports
No. We got time. We got plenty of time.
Oh yeah, we're almost done with hockey, and then we're getting ready for the big one, Gurok.
One of the big ones.
We're just finishing up the NHL. So guess what? You're just right on time because we're just about to go across the pond, believe it or not. We're going to save what's going on in the Premier League because I want you to go full roast because we're going to talk about what's going on in the MLS because, ladies and gentlemen, the conference finals of the MLS Cup is set in stone. Set in stone and ready to go. Ready to go. We can now officially say this. Here's what's going to happen on the 30th, which is going to be coming up this Saturday. On the eastern side, it will be Orlando City SC going head-to-head with the Red Bulls of New York.
That's going to be a big game right there. That's
Then for the Western front, for the Western Conference Finals, it will be the LA Galaxy making the trip up north to take on the Seattle Sounders, the Seattle FC.
All right, come on, Galaxy, win this, baby.
Hey, Matt, I'm gonna troll you a little bit. The most notable thing the LA Galaxy have ever done is picked up a ready to retire Zlatan Ibrahimovic from us.
Get off.
Dude.
All right, get off.
Get off the stage. Come on.
All right, get off of that. But safe to say, the MLS Cup other than Western Conference Finals has been a very interesting MLS Cup to say the least. Okay.
Oh yeah.
And hopefully this weekend we'll see a very good Western Conference Finals and see who will be punching their ticket to the main event and see who will be having a chance to hoist the MLS Cup. Will we see a first timer or will we see an old guard hoist the championship right back up where they bring the championship back for another time?
All right, yeah. Whoever's going to host the MLS Cup, which is a Western Conference Finals team.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now I do want to ask real quick.
All right, Jose.
Sure. Hey, Garrett.
Mm-hmm.
What are those two voices behind you?
Oh, these guys?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I don't think Jose knows.
I think it's the 2020.
Those are the mascots for the 2020 Summer
Olympics
and Paralympics.
Yeah. Awesome.
Oh, I didn't know about that. Cool. All right. Okay.
Yeah, they are the mascots.
I put these out. I put these guys out down here when it's time for the bar.
Oh, nice. All right.
Yeah, he likes to bring friends. All right. Now that we got the MLS all squared up and ready to go, now let's get to the fun side and let's get across the pond because you see what happened. What's happening over the team has decided now to hit their faces on the floor, and judging by Gurok's reaction, he's enjoying it, but he's not the only one. We all are, and that's up to you, Manchester City.
I'm ready to hear it. Let's hear it.
Gurok, please do it.
More like Midchester City.
Oh, man. That makes you good.
5 straight losses. 6 game winless streak. Which has now hit a 3-3 draw to Feyenoord. They had a 3-goal lead.
Are you serious? Oh my God!
How do you piss away a 3-goal lead to a
I got a better one. You call it Manchester City? I call it Mid-Chokester City.
You lads have all this Middle Eastern oil money, and you can't do shit with it.
Wow, dude.
Like their back line is so pathetic. Their back line without Rodri is fucked. They went through all that trouble to have to put some grandiose spotlight onto Rodri for winning the Ballon d'Or, and then put on a performance that shows why he is so sorely missed. They could not stop Spurs. And now they're 8 behind Liverpool in the league. And they face the Reds this Sunday.
Yeah,
This is the funniest shit ever.
They will be facing us this Sunday to kick off December. This Sunday, 11 a.m. on the Eastern Front. 7 p.m. for our boys across the pond. So safe to say, you don't want to miss it. Here's what's going to be happening. Here's what's been happening. We'll run down the table. Starting on Saturday, like we said, they got stomped by the Spurs on Saturday. On Saturday. 4-0 was the final.
Oh my god!
4-0.
Yeah, they did.
It was hilarious.
Everyone shocked and laughed by
LOL.
Yeah, mega lols. Brighton and Hove got a good win over AC Bournemouth. 2-1 was the final. Nice job, boys. Arsenal decided to bring out the belts to Nottingham Forest. 3-0 was the final. Crystal Palace.
You gotta. Hey, real quick. Sorry. You gotta feel bad for a small club like Forest getting sent in against the Gunners and getting BTA 3-0.
Well, actually been pretty solid this season.
Yeah. And they were the original Premier League when it first started in '92.
Yep, that they are. Aston Villa and Crystal Palace had a 2-2 draw. Nice. Everton and Brentford had a defensive showdown that went to a 0-0 draw. Wow. The Wolves decided to bring out their fangs to Fulham. Nice job. Fuck you on Cons. 4-1 was the final. Ow.
Fuck you, Tony Khan. Fuck you, clap.
He still runs it. He's still trying to do it AEW. He's not good as a sport owner. Anyways, then rounding out the festivity, Matt's team Chelsea took care of Leicester City 2-1 was the final.
Yeah, we're catching up on you, Man City.
Yes, they are.
And,
then on Sunday, we only had
real quick. I think United am in like 4th.
I'll check the table. We get through
United's like down like
United's in
bottom
12th,
10.
actually.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Good try.
Speaking of
Red Devils.
United and here's a shocker. The new boys, Ipswich Town, decided to show their defensive prowess by drawing Manchester United and putting them to a 1-1 tie. Nice job, new
How
boys.
did you drew against Ipswich Town?
Well, it was
Nice
Ruben Amorim's first match, and to be
Oh,
fair,
yeah.
he didn't
It's
do
fair.
awful.
Okay, fair enough. It was his first match, so I'll give him the benefit of the doubt on that. Then on Sunday, my boys in Liverpool at Anfield took care of Southampton. 3-2 was the final. Nice job. Go Liverpool.
I keep forgetting you're a Scouser. I keep forgetting that.
That puts Liverpool way ahead against Man City.
Hey, we never walk alone. That's always been our thing. Then on Monday night, West Ham United decided to shut down Newcastle. 2-0 was the final. 2-0 was the final. West Ham bringing out the axes.
Go on the Hammers. Let's go.
Yep. All right. And here's the games we got for this weekend. Starting off with this Friday.
Yes.
So when you wake up from your food coma, you'll be ready for some Premier League action. Friday night at 8 o'clock on the UK, 3 o'clock on the Eastern Front. It will be Southampton and Brighton and Hove on Friday night.
And this is going to be a bit tricky because the last 5 games, Brighton Hove is 3-1-1.
Brighton, Hove, and Albion.
Yep, Brighton and Hove. But yeah, Brighton is Hope has been 3-1-1, so they've been good in the last 5 outings. So yeah, and they got South, and they're gonna be heading down to the South.
Yeah, and Southampton 1-4. Make sure you pick it up.
Yeah. Then on Saturday, this is gonna be a big Saturday for the big table. Starting off at 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. I do believe. Let's see. 11, 12.
That's at 3 o'clock British time.
For our boys in the UK. Yeah. 4 o'clock for our UK boys. Starting off in Leicester
So
City.
basically, afternoon tea.
Yeah, for afternoon
Pretty
tea. Thank you very much. Starting off, Leicester City. We're playing host to Brentford. Brentford FC.
All right.
Then
Actually, no. Brentford is hosting Leicester.
Oh, Brentford is hosting Leicester.
Oh yeah. It's a different one.
Ooh,
Yes.
the Foxes
thank you.
away to Brentford. Okay.
Yeah. Also, Newcastle United will be heading up to Crystal Palace to take Crystal Palace. Also,
There we go.
At 10 o'clock, and then then the new boys, Ipswich Town, will be making the trip to Nottingham to take on Nottingham Forest.
Yep.
Then AC Bournemouth will also making a trip to Wolverhampton to take on the Wolves.
West Midlands against Wolves.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the main event slot at 6:30. At 6:30, Arsenal will be making a trip to take on West Ham United.
Ooh, that's gonna be a beefy game.
At the Olympic Stadium. So it's a London derby.
I gotta support my Hammers. I gotta support West Ham, but I know the Gunners are gonna play us tough.
Yep, it's gonna be a tough one.
Yeah, the London derby is a good one. So you might want to tune that in.
Guys, we got a final, and we got ourselves a third upset tonight.
Is it Oregon?
Oh,
Yes.
Oh,
who got dropped?
Texas A&M, ranked number 20.
Oh, Texas A&M got dropped. Another one.
By 10, 80-70, Oregon.
Oh, how long? Texas A&M.
Damn, the Ducks win by 10. Holy.
And a pitch, the Ducks hit him with the haymaker.
The Ducks?
Oh, yeah. Now, we do have a lot of time left. We do have a lot of time, don't we?
All right.
Yeah, we still got some time. We still got some time. We're just about
I just want to head over to UFC because UFC 309 has passed.
All right, I'm gonna have to bail for a while. See you later.
Okay.
Let me finish up this weekend.
See you, girl.
Let me finish up this weekend.
Hold
Now
on.
we're going to get into Sunday. We're kicking off.
I'll stay for a bit. So
8:30 in the morning. 8:30 in the morning
I do a movie for
for us on the Eastern Front. 2:30 for our boys across the pond. 2:30 across the pond. Gerard's gonna be back a little bit.
Yeah.
So Aston Villa is going to be making a trip to Chelsea to take on Chelsea at 8:30.
Come on, Chelsea. Put your hopes up in this one. We got to catch them against Man City.
Yep. Then Everton is going to be making a trip to Old Trafford to take on Manchester United.
We need these 3 points.
And rounding out
Good luck getting out of the bottom 10, man.
Yeah, you need to, or else you're going to be seeing something you never thought you would see with Manchester.
No doubt about it.
Rounding out the morning festivities.
Tottenham and Fulham
to Hotspur Stadium to take on the Spurs.
Ooh.
As stated earlier, at 10 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the afternoon for our boys across the pond. Man City's going to be making a trip to Anfield to take on Liverpool.
Oh, let's see, Liverpool and Man City. That's going to be big. Don't blow it,
Liverpool, doing me a favor and keep that losing streak going. I want to laugh.
Oh
no! Hey, Jacob, I'm gonna need you to do us all a favor and not drop these 3 points to City.
They lose, and we'll get
I'm
nothing.
in that same boat. I want to see City fight it, so we can laugh even more. All right. Now we got that done. I do believe Jose wants to go have some fun with some boys over on the cage because I think he has
UFC.
good planned out.
Take it away.
Yeah, what's going on in the UFC world?
UFC 209 has passed, and I'm gonna say quite honestly, this is probably one of the most sickest, one of the most sickest, and not cool, but as in gross KOs you'll ever see from John Bones Jones. Now that being said, take it from here.
Oh yeah, Let me hold on. Before you show it, let me say this. Yes, 309 happened at the Garden. The main event was John Jones defending his heavyweight championship of the world against Steve Miocic, which was in mixed martial arts, and unfortunately, it did not go away. But you're going to have to eat this. And by the way, this is coming from a YouTube channel that's showing highlights from the UFC. We are USD. This is under the Fair Use Act, Section 107. So we will not show the audio, but we will show the video. So YouTube and your algorithms and such, please, for the love of God, don't ban us. Anyways, let's see how vicious this knockout was from Johnny Bones and to Stipe.
This was bad.
40 seconds of the third round.
I actually watched this live. This was bad.
Okay, watch the right foot, he's saying. Okay.
Okay. Watch the right foot.
Johnny.
Oh.
Ow!
He's
down.
It'll play again. Watch the replay. Watch the replay here. Watch right here.
Oh! Damn! Right in ribs. That's brutal. That is brutal.
Right down here.
Oh,
vile.
That is
That's heel. That's heel all up underneath your floating rib.
Watch Jones. Watch the right foot. Watch back foot.
His face. Watch. I just saw his face. He was smiling.
Jacob, as a fight fan, this turning back kick was textbook, but fuck, was it nasty.
He was smiling. Oh my god.
That's all heel that's no sole of the foot on that kick. That's all heel, by the way.
That's a villain style right there.
That is correct. Look at this one more time. Right there. That is all heel. No heel.
Oh!
Nice eye, Zach. Nice eye.
Thank you.
Give him some credit.
God. Poor Stipe, man. Damn.
That's it. Wild. That was
I hate to look at it.
Mr. Jones.
That's technically
let him talk. Let Jamal talk.
I appreciate that you're
a fight nerd, but okay.
Zach.
Let Jamal talk, Zach. Go ahead.
Mr. Jones, I appreciate you still, defending your title belt. That's good and all, but there's a certain British man you've been ducking for the past couple of days that I think you better address that elephant in the room. I believe Mr. Absinol has been waiting for you to answer his challenge. And the more you keep ducking, the more you're going to prove the suspicion to certain people that maybe you're afraid of.
Sooner or later, he will be. Sooner or later, he's going to have to answer the call and answer the call of Tom Aspinall. And when he does, basically, the world is going to be losing their minds for that upcoming fight.
If he does,
okay, big if. That's a big if.
Big if. There was also news that a former UFC champion got involved into some shady shit. Conor McGregor.
Oh God, what did Connie do now?
Well, I know exactly what I know what he's referring to. I'm just gonna go ahead and be straightforward with it. Conor McGregor was indicted on the rape charges that he had against him from 2018. So that's the downfall of Mr. McGregor has been.
Jesus, as if I wasn't embarrassed enough by that man because of the fact that I'm actually of Irish descent. 33%, thank you very fucking much. You have to go and tell me this. Fuck off.
Hey, look, he made his bed. He's going to have to lie in it. And somehow he'll still end up getting a fight because, Jake Paul can beat up old people and still get money thrown around. So
Yeah.
The fight business is carny.
It's more carny than the rest. It's more carny than the wrestling business.
Let's not go that far now.
Right.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
I'm back out of the way. All right. Are we ready for our next topic or something?
All right. I think we got most of the stuff out of it. But hopefully, hold on. Hopefully the Brit will be here soon because I think we got all the big stuff out of the way.
We haven't went college football yet.
I was going to say,
Cody's actually right. You didn't even touch college football yet.
Yeah, we're just going to get into there. We're actually going to get in there. We're actually getting into college football. Actually, let's get into college football.
I was ready to hear Hit Kid talk about Man City, but we'll say that for later, or maybe not.
Let's talk about the college football elimination tracker.
All right,
yeah, let's do that. Yeah, because we're getting down to the nitty and the gritty, and we're almost at the end of the season. So let's see who's still in the running for the playoffs. Evan, do us all a favor, take it away.
Anytime now.
Welcome back for week 13 of the college football playoff elimination tracker. As always, the rules. For power conference teams, it's 3 losses and you're out. For the group of 5s, it's 2 losses and you're done. The only loss that instantly eliminates a team is a loss against an FCS opponent, although I can really stop saying that because only one team got eliminated from an FCS loss this season. But anyway, a power conference team losing to a group of 5 is not instant elimination. And when your team gets eliminated, they do not come back. That means it's over, you're done, bye, see you next year. With all that being said, we entered the week with 20 teams in the hunt for the college football playoff. Let's see who bowed out in week 13. And that brings us to 16 teams in the hunt for the college football playoff as we start the last week of the regular season. Here's who they are. And lastly, there are no elimination games this week. So, think your team's getting in? Let me know in the comments.
Nice.
We almost fucking happening against Ohio State.
Let's talk about it.
Gentlemen, we are in the final. This is it. We are in the final week of the regular season, which means, ladies and gentlemen, those 16 teams that are still eligible, y'all better be starting to sweat bullets if you got multiple losses, because whoever stays alive and punches their ticket to the conference championships, that means you got a big chance of making it into the playoffs, which means 4's got to go and 12's got to stay.
Yep.
And
Indiana.
And later on tonight, we will get the final, the next installment of the selection committee. Hopefully, either Brandon or Jose will give us the updates as we take a look. If I wish I had the AP top 25, but whatever. Actually,
all right, here we go.
Got it.
Brandon got it.
The rankings, yeah.
The AP rankings or the college football playoff rankings?
Either one.
I think the CFP has its release yet, so we'll do AP
rankings.
Do the AP.
They're going to do
the AP rankings. Oregon still holding on the top spot, considering that they're undefeated.
Nice.
And they're playing against Washington.
I think Oregon might handle it.
Yeah, they are. Number 2, still Ohio State, and they're playing against an old friend, the Michigan Wolverines.
Oh, which, by the way, I saw a TikTok post or an Instagram post that the Ohio Valley statue was destroyed.
Actually, that is actually true. Over the past week, the big game, as we all know, between Michigan and Ohio State is coming up this week. In fact, this afternoon.
This Saturday afternoon. Place, it didn't take place a few weeks ago. It took place.
Yeah, it was a Brutus the Buckeye statue, not the statue. Got vandalized, got literally broken off by the ankles, and just
now the
destroyed.
funniest part is it happened after Ohio State versus Indiana.
Yeah, the irony in all of that.
It could have been Indiana because Indiana fans are fucking nuts.
Could have been, but we don't know for sure.
All right.
We don't know for sure. But like I said, this Saturday is the big game at Ohio Stadium. Michigan and Ohio State. Michigan could pull off the big spoiler and take Ohio State down a couple chunks in the playoff selection rankings.
Oh, the Big Ten championship is going to be interesting if these two stay like that.
And we got an interstate rivalry going on as the Longhorns playing against the Aggies.
That is going to be another big one.
An old Big 12 rivalry gets renewed under the SEC banner between Texas and Texas A&M this Saturday night under the lights at Kyle Field. Texas A&M has been waiting for this day for years, and now they finally get a chance to take on their big brother.
Oh, potential upset? Question mark.
It's 3 versus 15. It's safe to say the Aggies are going to be sharpening their fangs and their knives as well.
Yep.
Yes.
Also, a big time matchup could be spoilers up in Athens. It's good. It's clean old fashioned hate between Georgia and Georgia Tech.
Oh God.
I think Georgia's going to be.
Good God.
I think they're going to be all right.
And here's the thing: we have to fucking fight the worst team in the league that actually barely beat the Army, Purdue.
We'll get to that.
Well, the battle of the Hoosiers between the Hoosier Bowl between Indiana and Purdue, but it's not there's another old rivalry that's going to be renewed. That's going to be coming up later on Saturday night at the Memorial Coliseum as Notre Dame and USC will be battling for the Shillelagh.
Notre Dame is going to rally up against the Trojans hard.
Now, let's not forget here, number 4, Penn State Nittany Lions. They're going to be playing against the Terrapins of Maryland.
Penn State's going to win, as Zacky's going to say.
Going back to the whole battle for the Jewel Shillelagh.
Yeah. What are you going to say?
Fact.
What?
Fun fact, at one point, now it's just a trophy with like a mini Jewel Shillelagh as part of the trophy. Well, at one point it was an actual, like blackthorn stick, like Shillelagh with jewels in it. I've actually seen a picture of one of them in somebody's private collection.
Really?
Yes. So somebody owns
that's impressive.
one of the Jewel Shillelaghs from this rivalry game.
That's it. Wow. That's impressive.
Anyways, back to what we were saying about the Maryland game.
Anyways, yeah, Maryland and Penn State over at Happy Valley later on Saturday afternoon.
We got Indiana ain't ready. They go eaten hard by the Ohio State. That's a big ouch.
Yep.
Right,
this Saturday night under the lights at Death Valley, my Tigers will be playing off against Oklahoma. And on that night, believe it or not, LSU is going to be showing off some new gear, some new colors, believe it or not.
Oh, against Oklahoma?
Yeah, they're going to be showing off some gold jerseys, believe it or not. They're not going to be wearing white or purple. They're going to be wearing gold.
Oh,
good luck with that one, LSU. Because Oklahoma just spanked Alabama with an upset.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Are these golds gonna be the new alternates or something?
Probably.
I don't know. We'll just have to see on that.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have to see once going forward because it's brought a lot of controversy ever since announcing it. Also, then of course later on Friday afternoon, the Egg Bowl will be commencing between Ole Miss and Mississippi State.
We're not going to hear for Carter if Ole Miss loses like this in the Egg Bowl. Ooh.
Yeesh, they already got eliminated, so there's not going to be a chance. An old Southwestern Conference rivalry will be no, actually, I don't know what it counts. Never mind. Also on Saturday night, it's the Sin City Showdown as Nevada takes on UNLV.
All right.
But yeah, a lot of big time matchups.
Oh, let's not forget Alabama.
Yes, the annual Iron Bowl between Auburn and Alabama.
That's gonna be a big one. Let's see if Alabama can.
Auburn could do us all a favor and make sure Alabama doesn't have a snowball's chance in hell of getting into the playoffs. I will be so happy.
Yeah, keep in mind Alabama's number 13
on college football playoff rankings or the AP poll. Oh, AP poll. Okay, yeah.
Well, yeah. Just to make damn sure, you know.
Yeah, just to make sure. Yeah, AP poll. Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to make damn sure, you know, just have that, just to make sure to really put the nail in that coffin.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because I really want them to stay away. Because once they do, we can actually be safe. Also, Tennessee's got a big matchup coming up. They're going to take on their in-state boys in Vanderbilt.
Yeah.
In Nashville. So that's gonna be a good one. But yeah, safe to say it's rivalry week coming up this weekend. It's safe to say y'all better be ready for a lot of bitterness. All right. Well, we got everything we need to do. It's showtime, and I don't know if Hit Kid's gonna be able to make it in or not. But
hey, Jacob,
make it in.
I got the videos. I sent you some videos.
Oh God.
What did you? We already got one of them, but I don't know if we got the others.
I thought you had all of them.
I didn't download them. Calm down. But anyways, welcome. Now we're into the meat and potatoes of the thing. And before we start off the things, we do have some videos we want to show. First things first. Let's just say the injury demon has been doing some work as of late. So let's go see what the injury demon's been up to.
Got a good amount of checkouts this week. Quick question for you. Yeah, this is where you check out. I'm not checking out. You're not? Actually, maybe I will. Okay, so I'm just gonna need your... Or maybe I should stay a little longer. Can you make up your mind? I'll do that later. I see Devonta went to the T. Higgins School of Injury Status. Can I leave? Have you seen the outlook of your guys' season? What about it? Are you sure you want to rush back this week against the Bills? Ugh. Yeah, no, you know, I guess I should. I totally forgot I had CMC in fantasy. I need Brock back. I'll try to take it a little easy on him this week then. Oh damn, the Bills are getting you back? That's a big yikes for the rest of the league. Even though you're getting my key back, can I keep my access to the coffee shop? Oh, Cooper's Cup of Coffee? Yeah, I can do that. Okay, let's see the new batch. But, no, yeah, I'm sorry, Brandon. It looks like you might have torn your tricep. This isn't gonna affect my career, is it? Let's work on getting you healthy first, and then we'll discuss the future of your career. Can I at least go back and hang out with the team since this might be it? You know what? I really like that. I'll totally do that for you. You're the best. Now, Gardner, you... Please don't do that for me! Man, the amount of players that don't want to go back to their teams this year is shocking. I just want to go party with Aiden, Luke, Christian, and Marcus. Oh, wow, we have a bunch of you this year. Oh, can you bring Bowers here too? You want him hurt? No, God, no. No, I just don't want him playing so he doesn't get hurt. I don't know, just give him like the flu or something. That's not a bad idea. Yeah, I'll see what I can do after I figure out how to make my scones flakier. And by the way, scones are literally just biscuits.
Jesus.
Shout out to the Mega
NFL injury demon is going through it.
Go check him out. Go check him out. Not only on his YouTube channel, but also his TikTok and his Instagram, because he's really good with his skits, both as the NFL injury demon and also the NBA injury demon. But he also does work with showing the teams who's in the bottom five, the layer of disappointment, and in the contenders rooms, also with their top tens and so much more. He is really good with his skits. But it's not
the last 4 videos he had. His cat was always in the shot.
Well, that's the outtakes because he has a little friend and they like to show up for visits. Anyways, that's just not all that was happening. We need to also show
let's go ahead and continue.
Yeah, NFL. Do you mind if I take care of the scores for Carter?
What's going on in the playoff hunt?
I usually do the scores anyway.
Oh, okay. Since Carter's not here.
Yeah, fair enough. We'll help him out with that. But first things first, let's see what Everett stands on, what Everett has to say as we are now getting into week 13 of the NFL season.
Here's where things in the NFL stand as we head into Thanksgiving. Let's start with the playoff picture, and we start in the AFC, where as of today, the number 1 seed and the first round bye would belong to the Kansas City Chiefs. Our 2 versus 7 will be Buffalo and Denver. Our 3 versus 6, Pittsburgh and LA. And our 4 versus 5, Houston and Baltimore. Now we head over to the NFC, where as of today, the number 1 seed and the first round bye would go to the Detroit Lions. Our 2 versus 7 will be Philadelphia and Washington. Our 3 versus 6, Seattle and Green Bay. And our 4 versus 5 would be Atlanta and Minnesota. Oh, but hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Don't scroll away just yet. We have some scenarios to talk about. That's right, my friends. This week, 3 teams can clinch a spot in the playoffs and 4 teams can get eliminated. Let's start with the clinching scenario, shall we? First up, the Buffalo Bills have a chance to clinch the AFC East and a playoff spot with a win and a Dolphins loss. So a Bills win and a Miami loss, and Buffalo is in the playoffs for the 6th straight season. Okay, this next one's a little bit convoluted, but just stay with me, alright? The Detroit Lions can clinch their spot in the playoffs with a win and losses by the Niners, the Cardinals, and the Seahawks, plus a loss by either the Bucks or the Commanders and the Falcons. So, a Lions win and a bad day in the NFC West means Detroit could very well make the playoffs for the 2nd straight season. And our final clinch scenario of the week belongs to the Kansas City Chiefs, who can clinch a spot in the playoffs with a win and a loss by either the Broncos or the Dolphins. So a Chiefs win and a Denver loss or a Miami loss, and Kansas City's in the playoffs for the 10th straight season, which would extend the longest active playoff streak in the NFL. And now, the moment that a lot of y'all been waiting for, let's see who's on Uberwatch. First up, it's the New York Giants, who could be eliminated this week with a loss or wins by the Commanders and Packers. So a Giants loss or wins by Washington and Green Bay, and New York misses the playoffs for the 2nd straight season. Next up is the Las Vegas Raiders, who have the simplest scenario of the week. If they lose, they're out. So a Raiders loss means Vegas misses the playoffs for the 3rd straight season. Up next, the Jacksonville Jaguars can be knocked out with a loss and wins by the Broncos and Chargers. So a Jags loss and wins by Denver and LA, and Jacksonville misses the playoffs for the 2nd straight season. And finally, the New England Patriots would be eliminated with a loss, a Chargers win, and a win by either the Broncos, the Texans, or the Dolphins. So a Pats loss, an LA win, and a win by either Denver, Miami, or Houston, and New England misses the playoffs for the 3rd straight season. So with all that being said, think your team's getting in? Let me know in the comments.
I'll be dead honest here.
The playoffs are looming, so that means you
Hold
heard,
on, we gotta
you heard
get
it from Evan. You heard it from Evan, which means that if you go on ESPN.com, it means that the playoff machine is now activated and it is up and running. So that means all the playoff scenarios are now ready to go.
All right, let's get you, Brandon.
Check up this one more.
What?
This one is about the Dallas Cowboys.
Wait, we gotta save it till later.
No, go ahead and get it. Go ahead and get it out now.
All right, Cody.
I think Jacob has it.
I
thought you
didn't
had
download it, but I know what he's talking about. Basically, I know what he's talking about. Basically, a TikToker. I can't remember his name. But yeah, basically, he saw a report by DraftKings by saying that the Cowboys could somehow, by some miracle of God, can get into the playoffs, but they need a miracle of outside help to get a chance in. Basically,
I see.
Hold on. Stop. Basically, what you're saying is that the Cowboys need to pull off a Pittsburgh Steelers to backdoor the way into the fucking playoffs, correct?
Yeah, basically. And this is from DraftKings.
That was not, bro. What the fuck was that? How's that?
There's no Yinzer mode. They lost this week.
All right, yeah. Hold on. As Brandon was going to say earlier.
Now, let's get into the good stuff. And let's
hold on. Speaking of Dallas, hold on. Brandon was saying something before we even proceed.
Thank you.
I only said that I would not be surprised if the Giants get booted off this week.
If they lose to the Cowboys on Thanksgiving.
Speaking of Giants-related fiascos, Daniel Jones is supposedly about to pick his team this coming day or two.
Yeah,
I have a feeling I know where he's going.
You know what I want him to go? I want the funniest scenario. I want him to go to the Cowboys.
I can guarantee you Daniel Jones is not going to want to go there. As he said himself, he wants to go to a winning team.
Baltimore?
Which tells me Baltimore, Minnesota, Detroit would all make a lot of sense.
Yep.
Detroit.
For a backup QB-wise, that makes a lot of sense.
I was going to bring up something here. And, Jamal, you said this yourself.
Yep.
You're saying that Daniel Jones, if he gets signed to one of those teams, he'd be on the bench.
Yeah,
he's a backup.
He's
a backup. No one's going to start Daniel Jones. I don't know why anybody seems to have this worry. Oh, they're going to start Daniel Jones. No one's doing that.
No.
But he's better as a backup because he's better than most of the backups in the NFL. Because a lot of the backups suck.
Yep.
And Daniel Jones has experience, which is to his strength. So, yeah, of course it'll be QB2. But that's besides the point. Speaking of teams that are desperate for QBs, Aiden O'Connell will be starting for the Raiders against the Chiefs because Gardner Minshew got hurt. So, you might want to say a prayer for.
Good luck getting thrown into the fire, buddy.
Yeah, he's out. He's out for the rest of the season with a broken collarbone.
Yeah, and it's going to get much worse because Isaiah Pacheco is due to return this week against the Raiders.
Yep.
It's here.
All right, he's in.
Oh, thank goodness, the Brit is here.
Sorry, me ball games ran late.
Yeah, here we go.
So what section are we up to? Are we going through the games?
We're on the NFL.
We were covering news. We were covering the news before the games.
Can we make it quick if we can about Man City?
We're just about.
Is anyone? No, let's not talk about corrupt teams, please. Let's
rant on Terry Man City, and you asked.
Yeah, it was funny. We're on the NFL topic right now.
Yeah. Does anyone know J.K. Dobbins' injury length? That's what I'm worried about right now. I need that only to be. I've heard it's not serious, but I need that to be like just a week. Just a week.
No updates have been made clear on that.
If that's a season ender, that could fuck my season.
Oh, that sucks for you. Yeah, I was in that SoFi when I heard that news. I was like, that pissed me off.
No update has been made about that. So
I think we lost Jacob.
Oh, Jacob. We'll get to him later as we'll get to the NFL right now as Jamal will cover the scores on Week 12 results right now.
Well,
as you're saying,
what is it, Cody? Good Lord.
I know.
Let's just start. I was gonna say for Jameis Winston, it was a winter wonderland game for him.
God dang it! You could have just let me do it.
Come on, yeah, we'll get to
it.
Go ahead, Josh.
All right, Josh, we're kicking off with Week 12 with Thursday Night Football. Take it away.
Considering this game is very relevant for me in particular, yes. Yep. The Cleveland Browns beat the Steelers on Thursday Night Football, to which I say, hey, Pittsburgh, how's that irony ball tasting right now?
Yeah, with all the snow happened in the game.
We both lost. We both lost to the Browns. How does that feel?
This game was basically on my column scrap game equals snow.
First of all, this is it's AFC North football. If you're not expecting bullshit, I don't know what to tell you.
It is expected as always, especially the snow weather. What do you expect? And yeah, it's always going to be like an even game between the AFC North games.
Nick Chubb scored 2 TDs on that Steelers defense, and I'm sitting here wondering, where was this when we played them?
Who was the player that got upset for the Steelers? He got upset after the game.
You mean George Pickens? He does that almost every game.
He does that every time.
That man, George Pickens, is literally the Steelers, the NFL crash out right now.
He's what the black TikTok streets would call a YN. If you know, you know.
Right.
Pickens was a no-show.
I agree.
Anyway, it's gonna be a Steelers lost and got themselves humiliated.
Yep.
And as we proceed to the Sunday games, The Tennessee Titans proceeded to hand the Texans their ass.
I'm going to say it again.
32-29.
I need to say this immediately about the Texans.
Happy day for Malik, by the way.
Yeah. I need to say this immediately about the Texans.
All right.
They're going to win that division because everyone else is shit.
I
Truthfully.
agree. I think Houston's going to win the division.
And here's the thing: the Texans are one and done in the playoffs.
Ooh.
I will back. Let me put it like this: we're looking at the AFC wildcard race right now. Okay. I would take Denver's defense absolutely destroying CJ Stroud. And anyone saying not so, because I think Denver will get in. I think it's just too far for Miami with the schedule they've got, okay?
All right.
I would take, and by the way, I would, because they play like in a dome in Texas, I would take Miami over Houston, okay? Who's the other two? Who's the other wildcard teams?
Ravens and Chargers.
Chargers.
Chargers defense has been really good. They wouldn't need Dobbins back, but unless you pull a Chargers and charger it. Sorry, Matt, but that's true.
Yeah, you're good.
Ravens too high powered. It'd be like last season, just worse. The Texans are one and done in the playoffs. That is all they are this season. That O-line is atrocious. CJ Stroud is fighting for his life with that O-line. It is garbage.
You have a point.
It doesn't help that he's in his. It doesn't help that he's in his sophomore slump. Trust me, Matt. We're getting through these things.
Let's keep that.
We're not even at 8 o'clock. It's not even 8 o'clock yet. We're fine.
We're fine. We're just going to go off on a few of these games.
Okay.
So,
let's keep
Minnesota
for when we hit to the playoffs.
Minnesota pulled off the closest humiliation fetish I've ever seen by barely squeaking by Chicago, 30-27.
I'm here to say something about this though. Chicago are losing these heartbreakers. Okay, and thank God I dropped the Chicago Bears defense.
Oh man, the Bears.
I had to play them one more week this week, but I'm happy I'm dropping them long term now because I managed to snag the Bills defense for the playoffs. Anyone should get why that's a huge move considering the 3 playoff games are going to be New England, New York Jets, New England. That's a huge upgrade, believe me.
Yeah, seems like it.
Chicago does not look like the team that they once were. At the
not Caleb Williams' fault, though. It's not Caleb Williams' fault.
It is not his fault.
We sorry to interrupt your program, but we got Carter back in the house.
Oh, thank goodness. Someone else who can have order.
Okay, first and foremost, what's been going on?
We ran through everything. We're in the NFL.
We're in the NFL. We're up to Chicago versus Minnesota.
Okay. The game.
Hold on, time out. First and foremost, did you all let Brandon have his celebration?
Not yet.
Hey,
I think he did. I think.
He can get a celebration when we talk about the Giants getting humiliated.
No, Josh. His celebration's coming when we talk about Sunday Night Football. That's all I need to say.
Okay, yeah.
The thing is, hey kid, the celebration is that the Giants just kicked Daniel Jones to the curb.
No. Hold on. Let me clarify something, Brandon. The Giants did not kick Daniel Jones to the curb. Daniel Jones simply went up to the and just requested his release. That's it.
Still,
he left on his own merit.
Yeah, I'm about to say he technically did leave on his own merit.
Yeah, and we'll get into that in because we'll get into that when we get to the Giants. But
we already addressed it earlier.
Yeah.
Okay.
And here's the thing: if you look at this week, Daniel Jones wasn't the problem. But just on this Vikings versus Bears game, Bears lose a heartbreaker. I think Caleb Williams is playing well though, and I think he's showing why he's the number 1 pick. Please get an offensive line around that man and get him. You know, I know he's got a decent running back, but the receivers have been underperforming. Just get that man what he needs. But pretty much, and get him a new coach because the head coach is shit. Vikings are the biggest story. Darnold's starting to show Darnold-esque motions. The defense was a bit off it this game. And in my opinion, I'll say it like this. If Seattle, let's say, get the 3 seed because of how bad the NFC South usually gets with the Falcons and Buccaneers, would I love the Vikings as a first-round matchup? In the Wildcat? In the play on Wildcard weekend? Absolutely. If we go on to win the West.
That looks like a beatable team right now. I can't lie.
That would be a dream scenario. No, we're a long way from that.
That's an eminently winnable game for you right now. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Now,
Dallas beat Washington 34-26 in a.
And the world?
What the fuck is going on?
Well,
exactly.
Time out.
Zach, you know the name.
Time. I just want to point this out. What happened was easy simple. Washington just what's the word I'm looking for? Because Pittsburgh does this almost all the time.
Oh, what do you mean?
You mean play down?
Yeah, playing down to your competition.
And even worse, Austin Eckler's out with a concussion.
By the way, all the major scoring in that game was done in the fourth quarter, in like the last 5 minutes.
That is wild.
An onside return TD. Terry McLaurin going crazy, and then for the kicker to miss.
Yeah, I was about to say, I feel bad for that kicker.
I know.
Austin Seibert missed the kick, and I was like, man, that's tough. That's really tough.
Yeah, it's just like very bad loss for the Commanders. Terrible loss for them.
Now, let me also bring this up. Hold on, Jimmy. Let me also bring this up. I was in the neighborhood. Detroit took Indianapolis to the woodshed, and they haven't made it out yet.
Oh, the clowny. There we go.
You saying that specifically because Cody is here.
No,
Carter, we know you're on some bullshit. Stop that.
And here's the thing, it's because
hold on. He gets to talk his bullshit because his team actually won, unlike Cody's.
Yeah. Here's the funny thing about that. Yes, I lost in fantasy this week, but I'm clutched for playoffs, so I'm not too bothered.
Even though I'm a Lions fan, I'm going to put this real quick.
You're not a Lions fan yet.
Yeah, you're gonna get there. You're gonna get there.
You'll get it next season, not this season. So why?
No destruction. They simply won. That's it.
Yeah,
you want that one, buddy.
This is what makes the Lions, in my opinion, the best team in the NFL right now. They don't even need Jared Goff to have a good game to beat you. But yeah, he didn't throw any touchdowns or anything like that. He just let everyone run it in. With Gibson, and Gibson, what's
David Montgomery. Yeah, he's great.
Who got a shoulder injury, and Amon St. Brown got a knee injury, but David Montgomery has indicated that he's going to be able to play Thursday. So that's good for Detroit.
Yeah, against Chicago. That'll be a good game Thursday.
Yeah. Now, the Dolphins defeated the Patriots 34-15.
In a game that made me very happy.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me just say something real quick because it kind of makes me wish Garrick was here. But the Patriots had to be the most undisciplined football team I have ever seen.
That is bullshit. I will tell you why that's bullshit with the Monday night game.
Yeah, I know the Monday Night Football game is coming. But
yeah, we'll say that one.
Let Josh explain why he's happy and why I was very happy, to be fair. Go ahead, Josh.
First of all, if you were a person who decided to pick up Jonnu Smith in fantasy, goodness gracious, that man has dropped like 60 points in fantasy in the past 2 weeks. It's like, where is this coming from? I'm happy you're doing it, but where is this coming from? Tua's playing pretty good. The Dolphins look refreshed. I don't know if it'll help them make the playoffs, but they look refreshed. They look like they're picking things back up. But one could only imagine. It might be too late, though.
Hold up, boy. Tua were playing good until he decided to lead with his head.
Well, he won't leading with his head. He was leading with the foot up New England's ass.
Oh wait, never mind. I was thinking back to an old Chisel Adonis video from a bunch of weeks ago. My mistake.
Anyways.
Kansas City ekes by the Panthers 30-27.
They're nearly exposing themselves.
Well, apparently they still win even when they expose themselves. You would know a thing or two about that, Chargers.
Damn.
Man, I just want to point this out. Hold on, I just want to point this out that you gotta give Carolina. You gotta give Carolina credit. I mean, they did take the fight to Kansas City.
I don't know how, but they did.
They took the fight to them. But in the end, a field goal saves the Chiefs from embarrassment.
This is the problem with having a legit quarterback as a leader, and then your offense could just coast on Patrick Mahomes doing Mahomes shit. There's nothing new.
Now, the Broncos defeated the Raiders 29-19.
Oh, Nick is firing up with the Broncos.
Yeah, I think Gardner Minshew is going to be out for the rest of the season.
That's a big blow for the Raiders.
Yeah,
which means Aiden O'Connell has to start now. Which good luck, Raiders.
Exactly.
Something tells me they're going to check themselves into the Heartbreak Hotel. Packers defeated the 49ers.
Hold on, Carter. Hold on.
Carter.
Hey. Speedy. Slow down real quick. Bo Nix has a case for Offensive Rookie of the Year. I know people are contentious about that, but I think Bo Nix has a case. I think he's above Jaden Daniels at this point.
2 touchdowns,
he's been performing pretty well.
Yards.
I think he'll come down to these final few weeks. I think it's close though.
Yeah,
I agree.
Now, the Packers defeated the 49ers 38-10.
Happiness for Hit Kid. 49ers get destroyed.
Beyond happiness seeing.
Yep.
We'll get into the 49ers and how their season will be finished this weekend.
Okay.
But here's the other thing I've got to say. If you're Brock Purdy, you're counting your dollar bills off that.
Yeah, what happened to Purdy? He's injured. I get it, he's injured, but
no. But that's the thing. Look how shit they were without him.
They didn't do too well without Brock Purdy, which tells me that offense needs him as much as they need CMC.
Yeah. You can only be one-dimensional for so long.
Now, Carter, you skipped your game. Skipped your game. Go ahead and talk about it.
Take your W.
First and foremost, we played against the New York Giants, a team that basically told Daniel Jones requested. They simply told him,
"Get the hell out! Get out! Get out! Get out!
Okay.
Get out! Get out!"
Damn.
And while they told Daniel Jones to get out, they got ramsacked by a Buccaneers team that looked pretty all right once Mike Evans was back on the field.
Yeah, I got a question. Where was this whole season? I mean, where's this the whole season? I mean, the defense stepped up and basically made Tommy DeVito their bitch basically, and just completely steamrolled over them. Unfortunately,
doesn't help that you saw Baker Mayfield doing the DeVito.
Yeah, and it also doesn't help that we're gonna miss our linebacker for the rest of the season. I think Whitehead suffered an injury. He's done for the year.
Ooh.
But hey, you gotta take them as they come. We're 5-6. We're a game behind the Falcons for the top spot in Dookie Mountain.
Speaking of a chaotic mountain of Dookie, the NFC West, the fucking Seahawks beat the Cardinals, and I'm sitting here going, what the fuck is going on?
Another happy day for Hit Kid.
A very happy day, so let me go off on this game. Let me go off on this game. One, Geno Smith, please stop throwing red zone interceptions. You could have iced that game in the third quarter. That was a bad pick again.
I know.
Get that right. Two, thank God we have Abe Lucas back. It's helping the O-line. We still need some. I hope we get the best guard in next year's draft, though. Here's the main thing, though. Jackson Smith and Jibber is now a new number one receiver with DK Metcalf. He is having that sophomore year of absolute stardom. It depends if Lockett wants to retire. Maybe Seattle will grab a receiver in round 2 and try and do another three-headed monster. Here's another thing. Seattle's defense, when healthy, and with the changes, this is why we brought Mike McDonald. They absolutely bullied Kyler Murray that game. They bullied him. The pick six made by Witherspoon, Rick Walling, two of the best cornerbacks in the league. But the defensive line is healthy and getting better. If we could just clean up, let me finish. If we could just clean up the offensive line a little bit and maybe a bit more in the run game, I need Charbonnet to start delivering a bit more because Walker does his part. We're a dangerous team. I'm not saying we're Super Bowl. No. We're just a dangerous team, which we could go on to win this division. It's a huge win. Puts us first place in the division because of the tiebreaker rule. And I want us now to kick on. Do not play down as we'll get into next week's game, but beyond happy with this result.
Zach,
all right.
You going to say something?
Zach?
I know y'all usually get after me when I do this to Kyler Murray, but I got to do it. Kyler, are you bigger than a fifth grader? Murray got bullied to hell.
Siri sent him to a Saturday Night Live cast now.
I do want
Now,
2 more games left, and these are very important. Philadelphia proceeded to lay down an ass beating on
Saquon Barkley had a career night with over 300 yards and a bunch of touchdowns.
Yeah, hold on. Time out. There's no need for us to have this discussion anymore. Give Saquon Barkley the MVP. Give it to him because
MVP.
Let's not get that aggressive.
Saquon is in the MVP comfort of this game. He is fully in the MVP comfort. He is in second place for me.
Ooh.
He's in it. But do not forget, this is still a QB-centered award. I'd make the case.
That's why I have Josh Allen ahead of him right now.
Oh, yep, that's interesting debate.
Carolina almost did the funniest thing possible. They almost beat Kansas City.
We just spoke about that.
Hashtag Cody is late.
You are very late, buddy. You are very late. Anywho, Saquon is in the conversation, but he also has Derrick Henry, Lamar Jackson, and Josh Allen staring at the windshield for that.
Yep.
No, I'm not going to give Jared. I'm not going to give Jared Goff the leeway because 5 interceptions in one game is still horrific.
That's pretty much it.
Speaking of the Ravens, Matt, you might want to talk about talk your game experience first before I riff.
Oh, okay, absolutely. It was really fun when I went to the SoFi Stadium. It was a nice atmosphere. The stadium was gorgeous, and I have a good seat. You saw the video clip I shared to you on the chat. It was pretty fun experience with the game.
Which side of the end zone were you on? The north side or the south side?
I think it was a south side. I posted in the video. I was sitting next to the Raiders fan, and he was a really nice guy to talk to.
Was it Ray?
I'm not sure. Yeah, and the food court was expensive, of course. The beer. I remember I went to the other stadium. It was $10. The SoFi, it was 20 freaking bucks. It was crazy.
Stadium food being
beer. Hold on.
Yeah, $20. I had one last time. The other stadium, it was $10. SoFi was expensive. Not surprised.
I mean, considering how
fuck you, SoFi Stadium.
Considering how well built that stadium is, I'm not surprised it's that much.
Like I said, not surprised either. Overall, it was a fun atmosphere. Overall, the fans were nice, fun. Overall, it was a fun experience.
Now then.
All right, here we go. Let's talk about the Horror Bowl.
The Horror Bowl began as it should have. The Chargers taking a lead, which made me go, oh God, why? Why are we doing this right now? And then once they hit 10 points, I was like, you know what? Maybe I'm going to turn off this game. No, I'm going to keep watching. And then the Raiders proceed to drop their whole dick on the Chargers and score 30 points to their measly 13. And I smiled.
Yeah,
Baltimore woke up when they needed to. The offense did their job. The defense did their job. Best Ravens game that they've had since the Steelers game. Good. And since the Steelers lost, we're only half a game behind. Let's go, Baltimore. Keep that up.
Yep, Baltimore deserved that win after that. What happened in the second half? They really rallied against the Chargers.
Oh, also, Khalil Mack. I saw what you said about Derrick Henry on your socials. Yeah, we ain't afraid of him. You should be afraid of Justice Hill running that ball down your throat. But we ain't gonna talk about that.
Justice Hill.
Yeah,
you should have been afraid of Lamar Jackson running that ball down your throat. But we ain't gonna talk about that either.
Mm-hmm.
You shouldn't just be afraid of one player. You should fear that entire offense.
Exactly.
They put them slap down on you boys. What do you mean you're not scared of Derrick Henry? You shouldn't just be scared of him alone.
Yeah,
get him out of here.
You should have done better than that.
Of Baltimore, you should be.
You should focus more than freaking Derrick Henry. Come on, your defense are struggling hard in the second half.
Also, shout out to Brandon Stevens for getting the sack. It's almost like moving him was the best thing you could have did, John Harbaugh. Keep doing that. Maybe we'll win more games. Let's get on to week 13.
Yeah.
Actually, hold on. I got an idea. And Jose, you think you can pull it up? Pull up the playoff machine. Let's have a little fun with that.
Oh wait.
Well, first and foremost, yes, ESPN has the NFL playoff machine.
I have to say this, come on, son of a bitch.
Yeah. While we break down the games for coming up next week, I will say this: the bye weeks are now starting to fade away, so that means no more bye week therapy. And before anyone asks, yes, I'm on my phone because my laptops cannot support StreamYard for some weird reason. Because even though I'm using Chrome for mine, it cannot have the processing power, which sucks ass. And my Chromebook cannot hold a charge, so it is perpetually dead. So I'm screwed. So basically, I'm gonna have to be on my phone for moving forward.
Well, that's understandable. Now, like we said, ESPN has the NFL playoff machine, and as if you can see, you can go on ESPN, you can see for yourself the way how they stand as of now. And basically, what you can do is, like, if you're a fan, you can predict how the games are going to go from here on out. And each time you change a game, it changes the seeding, such and such and such. And like I said, we got about 6 weeks left to go.
5 weeks. 5 weeks.
5
Remember,
weeks.
18 weeks.
Yeah.
5 weeks.
And I think that this rate, there's gonna be a whole lot of teams.
There is another bye week coming up because certain teams haven't had theirs yet. So there's at least one more.
Let me check.
Yeah, Baltimore's coming up in about a week or two.
Baltimore and Denver have a bye next week. I know because I need a running back for when I play Josh in fantasy again.
All right.
And I'll have Pacheco back, so good luck.
Hold on,
gentlemen. Hold on. Carter?
Yeah. Also, let me just go ahead and bring this up. With the playoff machine, let me just encourage each and every one of you. If you have time, go on ESPN, and do all that, all that. Just want to bring that up because I think that the overall point, we know the teams which are going to the playoffs, but pretty soon, been this week, we got to give a hand out some Ubers, because it's gonna be a lot because there's a whole lot of playoff scenarios in which Buffalo can clinch the East, the AFC East, and likewise the Jaguars and Giants can be eliminated from playoff contention. So
can the Patriots?
Yeah, them too. Mm-hmm.
You forgot about the Raiders.
Yeah, them too. So, like we said, there's gonna be a whole lot. We probably might give a hand out some Ubers coming up. Anyway, let's go ahead and head up to the games.
Hold on, Cody. What you about to say?
Since Jacob's on his phone, I sent a card or something.
Okay, let's just get things already.
Yeah,
right?
let's just because we got Garrick coming up here shortly, but
pretty good. Can you bring me some more onions? Thanks.
I think that first and foremost, let's go ahead and get the games up. Like we said, we'll come back to this probably later on down the road. We'll come back to this a little bit later. So let's go ahead and get ready for
All right.
Let's go ahead and get ready for the upcoming games. First and foremost, it's a tradition at this point. Thanksgiving. We're going out to Detroit.
Oh boy, the Bears.
I have no faith in Chicago at all, especially against the Lions.
Yep.
Yeah, give me Detroit.
Give me
Detroit as well. Need Detroit. Detroit.
Gentlemen, hold on, gentlemen.
Hold on. Detroit. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I think Detroit's gonna win. Don't be surprised if Chicago tries to put up a fight because this is Thanksgiving. But I think Detroit's gonna win.
I'm gonna agree with you.
Now, next up.
Damn, can I get in here, please?
Go ahead, Zach.
I'm gonna agree with my man Jamal and say that I think the Bears have no shot. Give me Detroit.
Oh, geez.
Saturday Night Live for you.
Yeah. Just go call up Jimmy Fallon and join him. Next up, geez, we're going to Dallas again for Thanksgiving.
Well, here we go again.
Do we need to bring out the tanks because we got the Giants and the Cowboys?
Yes, we do.
For Thanksgiving.
It's Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving.
Yeah, this is Thanksgiving game.
It's Thanksgiving.
Okay, first and foremost, hold on. First and foremost, we're not paying attention to what Cody is holding up on the screen. We're not paying that much of attention. So just want to get that out of the way. Secondly, I really don't know what to expect here because their fans a little bit disappointed that Daniel Jones is gone and Dak Prescott's out for the rest of the season. So
that's gonna suck.
This is what you call an ultimate tank ball.
Yeah.
Tommy DeVito. Tommy DeVito did have a forearm injury, so the status of him in the game is up in the air.
Oh, sometimes hold on, time out. I know Jamal is rooting for the Drew Lock era to begin.
Oh, let's see.
Oh, absolutely. And if he starts, I have Dallas losing.
If Drew Lock plays, I pick the Giants. If Drew Lock's the starter, I pick the Giants.
If Drew Lock starts, I always say the Giants. If not, I'm going to pick the Cowboys.
What do you want, Cody?
Fucking minds that being Giants fans would miss Daniel Jones. He sucked ass for 4 years.
That don't mean that he ain't gonna be missed. I mean, there's Ravens fans who miss Trent Dilfer, even though he sucked.
This is Thanksgiving.
More like the ultimate Thanksgiving tank bowl.
No, there's no Ravens fan that miss Trent Dilfer. Don't sit up here and tell that lie. Don't do that.
No, I've been a fan for like 30 years. There are people who do that.
Yeah, that's this way. Just you know what? Because I'm just throwing my hands up.
And don't throw your hands. Don't throw your hands up.
Give it to the Giants. Give it to the
Giants.
Giants.
There you go. Get your prediction in.
Yeah, give it to the Giants. And Garrett gets into the building.
Yeah, I'll repeat. If the Giants play Drew Lock, they win this game.
If they don't, Cowboys win.
Yeah. Now on Thursday night, you catch this game on NBC and Peacock. Miami.
And Green Bay Packers.
Give it to Green Bay.
No, here's the thing. It could be a close game because the Dolphins have been playing good, and still have Green Bay.
This is actually a fair point.
Mm-hmm.
Green Bay's defense is not always consistent, and Tua is on a surge.
Yeah,
I still have Green Bay winning.
Miami,
they'll make it a fight.
Miami's playing great. Right?
Yes.
Now
Green Bay's defense is iffy. However, this is Lambeau Field. This is a night game. We've seen it with the Dolphins over and over again. If they can defeat the notion, I'll happily praise the hell out of them.
Yeah.
It's going to be
fucking cold.
It's going to Cody is right. It is cold. It's going to be fucking freezing for that, and we've got no evidence to trust the Dolphins in cold games at all.
Nope.
This is the one we find.
Remember what happened at Arrowhead?
Yeah, this may be the one final where they defeat that notion, but because of that evidence, give me Green Bay.
Yes.
Green Bay for me.
Yes. Now then, we'll hit the Black Friday football game in a minute. But we're gonna let Garrick have some time doing some jokes at City's expense.
We already did that already.
Oh, we already did
that. You missed that.
I already did that.
I ain't repeating it. I ain't repeating a bit.
All right, then moving on. Friday we got the for Black Friday on Prime Video. I don't know why, but we got the Raiders and the Chiefs.
Let's move on.
R.I.P. Raiders.
This is
the Raiders are getting sacrificed to Kansas City.
This is going to be the
Raiders will be out if they lose.
I'll put it like this. 3 words: Black Friday blowout.
Yep.
And starting out the Sunday games.
Hold on, Cody. Hold on. I just want to point this out. How appropriate. Raiders gonna be in black for Black Friday, and by the time the game is over, it's gonna be black and blue. How appropriate. Chiefs win. Now on to Sunday. First and foremost, we're going out to Mercedes-Benz Stadium. We got the Chiefs and the Falcons.
Wait, what?
Excuse me. The Chargers and the Falcons.
You are
the Falcons.
Come on, man.
Hold on. Let's be nice here.
All right.
Matt would be better off if he was a Chiefs fan anyway.
Yeah.
No!
It's the Chargers and the Falcons at Mercedes-Benz.
I swear.
Chargers and Falcons. I mean, Chargers might be missing Dobbins for this game. That's a huge loss.
I'm hoping the Chargers win. They need a rebound.
They got Gus Edwards. They'll be okay.
No, I want Vidal to lead. I want him because he's been doing good. They need him to lead the team as a running back, please.
Gus Edwards will do fine. You forget, I know how these running backs for JK and Gus work. They played for Baltimore. You'll be fine with Gus.
I hope so.
He backed up JK for years.
Yeah.
I have y'all winning.
I think this will be a close game, but right now I'm taking the Chargers. I don't trust that fucking Atlanta defense. It is trash.
And I don't trust Kirk Cousins.
I got y'all winning as well, Matt. I got y'all winning as well.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm hoping that the Chargers win so that you can make the race for the top spot in Dookie Mountain very interesting. Now, over at Paycor Stadium, we got the Steelers and the Bengals.
Ooh.
I will
Super Bowl.
I am not too quick to give it to Pittsburgh. Because this is the first time they're playing the Bengals. And the Bengals have one of the best offenses in our division.
I'm going to go crazy when I say this.
And they struggled against the Browns earlier. So I'll give the narrow edge to Pittsburgh, but if they lose, I would not be shocked.
What's this at?
It's Cincinnati.
What's the line for this game right now? What's the line?
Cincinnati -3.
So since
that's the spread.
3 points.
It's a close edge game. Jamal said. So I'm going with the Bengals.
You know what? I'm gonna go Cincy with the points here. I'm gonna take the Bengals.
Oh yeah.
Because the Steelers defense is strong, but again, look at how they struggled against Jameis Winston of all teams. And now you got to play Joe Burrow with that offense, and T. Higgins is healthy.
You mean Eminem? You mean Vanilla Ice?
And it's getting cold.
You mean Cody Rhodes?
Really?
Cody Rhodes, Cody Hagen Rhodes now.
Let's not call Cody Hagen Cody Rhodes. You getting kicked off this podcast. You call him Cody Hagen Rhodes.
On to the US Bank Stadium. We got the Cardinals and the Vikings.
Oh, but
Ooh.
I didn't get to get my pick for the Cincy Pittsburgh game. Give me Cincy. I got a good feeling.
All right, Jamal.
Cardinals and Vikings, two teams that are kind of in this weird spot of what are they actually doing? Narrow edge to Minnesota.
Yeah, I'm going Minnesota.
Yeah.
Minnesota's on a weak
I'm gonna say this.
You're going shocker or
I'm gonna have to go in a second because my dad's come down.
Oh, okay.
But legit, if Seattle's D line, I'm gonna have to go upstairs, so I'll be right back. But if Seattle's D line is causing Kyler Murray hell, what can Brian Flores and his D line do to Kyler Murray?
Good question.
Give me Minnesota.
Good point.
I'll be RB.
All right.
Sorry.
Yeah, I think Minnesota's gonna get the victory here.
Minnesota now.
Oh,
no,
okay.
I noticed we kind of missed the Patriots and the Colts.
Actually, Cody, I was
We were gonna get to that. Yeah.
Hey!
Slow down, buddy. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna be petty. I'm gonna root for the Patriots now.
Yeah, I was gonna say because
Me
we're right
too.
there.
Me
We
too.
got the
Cody,
Colts
if
and the
you lose
Patriots
to
into
us,
there.
I am going to roast you over an open fire.
Have the Colts defeat the Patriots a lot. Last year we defeated them in a worse game in Germany.
Yeah, but you're also a very shaky football team. So
extremely
You're
shaky.
shaky as a roller coaster.
Yeah,
so what's the excuse?
The only way you are winning is if you make it through our own line, which can't even block. Which I said on my sports discussion group, this team can't even block someone on social media. That's how bad they are. If you can't get through them, you're screwed.
No, if we can't beat them, we actually got a good chance of staying in the playoff hunt.
Okay.
I mean, you ain't go. I don't think you're gonna make it, but
Right.
Now,
if the Colts lose to the Patriots, you're taking a mini whiskey sour from Durex. No excuses. Moving on.
Yeah, I got the Patriots.
Now then, over at MetLife,
I'm gonna pick the Pats because I can't bring myself to pick the Colts.
What's happening in MetLife is automatic. Give it to Seattle.
Yeah, give it to
over at
Seattle.
MetLife, we got the
Seattle.
Seahawks and the Jets.
yeah, give it to Seattle.
Yeah.
Texans. Yeah.
Short, simple, sweet. Seattle's gonna win.
Yeah. Now then.
Texans are gonna win.
Okay. Now
All right,
then.
move on.
Moving on. We got the Titans and the Commanders at Northwest Stadium.
Commanders.
Going to Washington.
Narrow Washington.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because they lost
Yeah,
Austin
I
Eckler.
think that. Hold on, Jim. I just want to point this out. I think that Washington is going to bounce back from their shocking defeat against the Cowboys. I think they're going to bounce back against the Titans.
Agreed.
Who themselves they shocked the Texans. So just saying something.
Yep.
Now speaking of the Texans, it's out to Jacksonville at Everbank Stadium. But
Houston.
The Jaguars.
Houston.
They should win.
And give me Houston.
They should win.
All right, one at a time. Jamal.
Texans should win. However, I wouldn't be shocked if they lose.
That's been bad.
Yeah.
Cody, they have 2 wins. They have 2 wins.
Yeah, hold on, wait a minute, because Tennessee's been bad, but they beat Houston last week. So
upsets happen.
So
yep.
Hold your tongue.
Yeah. So
you should know. You should know of all people, Cody, considering your team is 4-8.
5-7.
5-7.
It's about the same damn thing anyway.
Good point. Now then, later on Sunday afternoon, later on the afternoon games, we got the Buccaneers and the Panthers.
Easy Buccaneers.
Hold on. Wait a minute. I don't think, first and foremost,
I mean, it was a close one, against the Chiefs, but I'm still not sure about them.
Yeah, this the same Panthers team that beat New Orleans earlier this season, and nearly took Kansas City to the limit.
What games I missed? What games
So
I missed?
we spoke about the Seahawks and the Jets, hit kid.
If Seattle play down to the Jets, they can very easily find themselves getting upset. I'm not even joking about that, and I wish there was.
And we spoke about the Colts and the Patriots.
Hold on.
Hold on. Let's get to the Seahawks and Jets.
But if Seattle's defensive line is playing like that against the stationary Aaron Rodgers, Seattle should murder them.
All right. And the Colts and Patriots?
Colts Patriots. What's it at? Is it Gillette or is it in?
Yeah, Gillette Stadium.
Give me home advantage. Give me the Patriots.
Wow! F off here, kid.
Upset.
Wow.
Upset.
Yeah.
I don't rate the Colts.
Colts have owned the Patriots for the last couple of years.
Really?
Easy, gentlemen. We spoke about the Titans and the Commanders.
I think we should be. I think we should deflate you a little, Cody.
Oh.
Okay, easy, gentlemen. Man.
Washington.
And we spoke. Yeah, we spoke about the Texans and the Jaguars.
That actually could be Jacksonville winning that game because Texans all line is so bad.
And it's going to be in Jacksonville, by the way.
Yeah.
I'll go Houston to get a bounce back game, but I would not be surprised if that's an upset.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And the game we're on now is Buccaneers and Panthers.
Yeah. So I put this up.
Go ahead.
Sorry, you said you owned the Patriots for the last couple of years. Let me explain to you that the overall series record between the Patriots and the Colts is 53-31.
Cody is speechless.
Okay, let's get on with the Bucs and the Panthers.
Now, I just want to point this out. I'm hoping that Tampa Bay does not play down to Carolina, but Carolina is a very tough team. They're a very dangerous team. And Bryce Young is stepping up to the plate since he got benched. But so I want Buccaneers to win, but I would not be surprised if this is another Todd Bowles event. So,
yep.
Yeah, so I'm hoping the Buccaneers win.
All right. Next game.
I wasn't done with my point, but sure.
All right, next
game. Next game, we're going off to the Caesars Superdome. We got the Rams and the Saints.
All right, Jacob.
I can already feel I don't honestly, Evan said it best in bye-week therapy. I've lost interest. I'm in dilly gaff mode. I don't care.
Saints over Rams.
Agree. Saints.
Considering how iffy the Rams are, I mean, I wouldn't be shocked.
Hey, Jacob, I figure your Saints are going to go marching down Bourbon Street this week. Give me New Orleans.
Yeah. It's time the New Orleans murder count is being in 0.
Really?
Anywho, someone else get their predictions into the void.
So what game? Sorry, what game?
Saints and Rams.
This is my upset special of the week. I'm going Saints.
Yeah.
Coming off a bye week, pretty decent defense, and that offense, if it's clicking, can shoot a thing. Rams right now, just got the confidence absolutely nailed in by the Eagles, who ran all over them. I mean, if you've seen Saquon Barkley running all over you, who says Alvin Kamara ain't going to do the same?
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking the Saints.
Hell, Alvin Kamara might do worse to you.
I don't know if he can outdo Saquon doing 303 yards. That's pretty hard to do.
Yeah.
No. Nobody told me Saquon Barkley's number before I said that. I recant my statement about Alvin Kamara might be able to do worse to you.
Now then, the next game, and this is a doozy. We got the Eagles and the Ravens.
Okay.
Dear God in heaven.
Yeah, boy.
All right, take it away, Jamal.
Who want me to go first?
Shit. two teams that are overpowered as a brick wall with their offenses, and two teams with coaches that annoy the piss out of their fan base, and two teams that have questionable defenses depending on the game they play. This is a hard one to call because Jesus Christ. What's gonna happen?
Ooh, it's gonna be in Baltimore.
Disaster.
Yeah, you got Saquon. Ooh.
This for me right now is screaming shootout.
I'm sorry to say this.
Shootout.
I'm going with the Eagles, sadly.
I would not be shocked.
I don't know.
Yeah, this one's gonna be a good one.
Well,
I would not be shocked if the Eagles win. I would not be shocked.
Same. Honestly,
Yeah.
this is going to be this is a duel in the East. This is going to be a shootout in the East so bad it'll make the OK Corral look like a kid's fair.
However, I'll be a homer and go for Baltimore.
No. Let me
All
just,
right.
let me just hold on.
I'm
Brandon,
going to quickly hold on. I've got to do my prediction for this game.
Go ahead.
I'm going to say this is a super tight game. I think this is going to be a shootout, one score field goal in it. I'm going to say Baltimore but I'm not confident in saying that pick.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing that I think people shouldn't know. Baltimore still has one of the best run defenses in the NFL. You can't really ignore that on good faith. Matt should know firsthand that run defense is pretty decent. So if you let Baltimore stifle you, which they will do their best to stifle Saquon Barkley and Jalen Hurts because they know they'll run the ball.
Yep.
You got a tight game.
It's going to be a tight game.
Yeah.
Narrow edge to Baltimore. Very narrow.
Now, I was brought up to always back your team no matter what. So call me homer all you want. I don't give a fuck. That's how I was brought up. I won't be too upset if we lose because this is looking like a gunfight after all, but all the same, I gotta stick with the way I was brought up and take my Ravens.
All right.
All right, then. Now, Sunday Night Football. We got the 49ers and the Bills.
Bills going to win.
Yeah, I have no faith. I have no faith in the 49ers at all.
This is what I wanted to get into. Niners season's finished after this game. I'm telling y'all straight up, the Niners season is finished. This is a slaughter waiting to happen. If Brock Purdy, the only way the 49ers have a chance is if Brock Purdy is playing this game. You might be without Trent Marauder. You're definitely going to be without Nick Bosa. So good luck stopping the Bills on offense.
Look at that injury report.
And if
anyone saw the injury list,
if the Bills win this, they clinch the AFC East. No kidding.
If you saw the injury list they had before the Packers game, they ain't gonna have all those players back. And you're playing against Buffalo when they get Matt Milano back?
49ers ain't going to survive in a Bills mania.
Bills are going to be hyped for it. It's going to be great.
Give me the Bills by 2 touchdowns. I think this is going to be nasty.
Damn.
Yeah. Well, now, hold on. Let me just point this out real quick.
Hold on, Jose.
Yes, but let me just point this out real quick because weather in Buffalo this weekend is gonna be brutal. Fact, the Bills 49ers game. I'm reading this from Discord that I posted earlier. The Bills 49ers game this week in Buffalo is facing a winter storm.
Why? If it's a snow game, give me Buffalo as well.
Yeah,
we could also be seeing an ice bowl.
Yeah, with over a half foot of lake effect snow, 30 miles per hour winds, and wind chills near single digits. So
the 49ers. So the 49ers are having to play Buffalo in one of the worst weather conditions possible.
Yeah,
they're not winning that game.
They're not winning that game, and I mean it truthfully. When the 49ers, because I think it's a when, I don't think it's an if. I'm that serious. I think Buffalo win this game. 49ers season, they'll be 5-7, and then the week after that, they have to play the Rams, who could also be 5-7 or 6-6. The season's over.
Yep.
I'm not kidding to you. I think the AFC West, especially if the Rams lose this week, because they've got a tough schedule.
NFC West.
Sorry, the NFC West. The 49ers still have to play the fucking Lions.
They still got to deal with Arizona.
Yeah, they have to play the Lions. Like, I'm sorry. I think the 49ers season's over after this weekend. I think it's
they're done.
over.
Now,
and I can't wait.
Yeah, I was about to say, let's let Jose back in for a little bit.
All right.
This game here, Eagles and Ravens.
Okay.
There's a bit of shuffling that will happen depending on who wins. So watch these three real quick, right? If Eagles win, Baltimore takes 6th seed, and
They'll stay in 6th. Yeah.
Yeah. If Baltimore wins, they take the 3rd seed, and Los Angeles takes the 6th seed.
It's a complete toss-up.
Hey, Baker man, I know you don't smoke, but I'm gonna send you something on Discord. You ought to see this.
Now,
okay.
Now, like we said, we know that pretty much at this point, since it's gonna be snowing, it's gonna like a snow globe. I think Bill's gonna beat the 49ers, no question. Question is how bad. Now, over in for Monday Night Football, we're going to Empire Field at Mile High. We got the Browns and the Broncos.
The Broncos going to debut their Midnight Navy jerseys on that game.
Broncos are going to win this game because of their defense.
Yeah,
and Bo Nix. And Bo Nix.
Give me Denver. I'm more confident in their team than I am with the Browns. Because I think the Browns only tune up when they play a division rival. They're going to tank it up here.
Yeah, so I think Denver is going to get the victory here. I got, you know what? As much as I hate the guy, I gotta give Sean Payton credit. Basically, leading this team. I mean, I don't like the fact that he pretty much ran Russell Wilson out of town, but he got this team. He built this team around Bo Nix, and Bo Nix is doing a good job as the QB. Believe me, I should know, but I think he's doing a good job. So, will the Broncos make the playoffs this year? Time will tell. But
they could do, but I'm not sure that they will do.
Yeah, I think that time will tell. So, but I will go for the Broncos here. I think that's the best way I could put it. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you so much for joining us here this evening on this very special Thanksgiving edition of our podcast. First and foremost, I like the background of what we got. I did
the decorations myself.
Yeah, I was about to say we like as if we're the bar from Cheers.
It's all done for Thanksgiving this Thursday.
As I said, the bar looks like turkey. Cheers. Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name. So it looks nice. But I will also bring this up. We do want to wish our listeners, our viewers, a very happy Thanksgiving.
Well, those of you that celebrate, anyhow.
Yeah, those that choose to celebrate Thanksgiving.
Oh,
you have your
got a little turkey over there. Sorry about that.
I swear. Hold on. Time out. Time out. I swear. I mean, every week is a different animal for you, Matt, isn't it? If it's not a bingo, it's an eagle. If it's not an eagle, it's a tiger. If it's not a tiger, it's something else. This week it's a turkey. Yeah, so I mean, it just goes to show you anything can happen in this bar. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, first and foremost, if you like what you see, please subscribe to our channel, like this video, share this video, and when you do subscribe to our channel, please hit the bell.
Yay!
Yes, thank you. Thank you for not playing the clown song, the clown horn.
It didn't glitch this time.
Yeah. Save it for Bozo Hagen.
Okay.
Got him.
Now,
I'm gonna head on out, boys.
Yeah, thanks for joining us,
Thanks for coming in, boys.
Zach. But
JB, I might meet you over in WSX Discord. Yep.
Anyways.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, want to wish you all a happy and safe Thanksgiving. Thank the fellas for joining us here. Thank the fellas for keeping this bar open after hours. So, and want to wish everyone a very happy, safe Thanksgiving. Please stay sober. Be sober. Please do not drive buzzed or drunk. If you're going to get drunk, please have a designated driver.
Please, for the love of God, because and also make sure that have a good time with your friends and family on the holidays, because as we know, during Thanksgiving, whenever you're with your family, sometimes tensions can mount over certain topics.
Before we head out, we got a little bit of a scoring update because Houston, Alabama, they just started in the first half. And the second half between Kentucky and WKU.
Western Kentucky.
Yeah. The Wildcats, the 8th rank, are up 16, 75-59.
Yeah, we can't. Yeah, son tells me the Hilltoppers ain't going to top any hills after this game. Just goes to show you. By the way, did you guys brought up about the upset that we saw yesterday between Memphis and UConn?
Yes. Yeah, we talked about it.
Have a good night, gents.
Thanks for coming in.
Good night. Upsets already.
Yeah, so this has been a wild basketball season, wild football season. Jose,
we're a long way to March, I tell you right now.
Yeah, I was about to say, Jose, make sure you stack up with a lot of Pepto Bismol because you are going to need it.
And listen, Carter, no worries. I'm keeping an eye on them. I'm watching the upsets, and trust me, this is a foreshadowing what's going to happen to March Madness. Look what happened with Oakland.
Yeah, son tells me, you probably might get an ulcer this year. Never know. All right, then, Jacob, take us home.
With pleasure. Yes. I do apologize for all the technical problems. Look, I got a third-party computer playing that. But nonetheless, this has been a crazy month, to say the least, in the month of November. And honestly, this year is probably gonna end off with a bang. In the year 20 in the sports world, and we're all loving it because college basketball is showing why it is the craziest sport in the world for us. The NBA is kicking off is doing their thing.
Tournament in the world.
Well, you're not wrong there. And you're doing your own. And of course, the NBA is doing their own thing. The NHL is doing their own thing. The NFL is just getting ready to run. It's in the tail end it's just about to hit the tail end of their season. So trust me when I say this. The playoff scenarios are just about to kicking in. So that means somebody's going to be getting their Ubers. And the others are going to be punching their tickets to the playoff train. That's right. The playoff train is about to be getting right out of the station because the upgrades have just been finished. And trust me, it's going to be much more streamlined and much bigger, to say the least, because we're going to have a lot more teams entering the station, to say the least.
We're trying to get the blood off the carpets in the wall thanks to baseball.
Don't worry, we got enough. We got enough fleece to get all cleaned up. Trust me. But
wait a minute. Wait a minute. Man, you trying to kill somebody?
No, don't worry. Don't worry about it. Anyways, but nonetheless, we thank you so much for tuning in. We will be back next Tuesday to kick off the month of December and our final month of the year 2024, and we will be right back here to talk about what happened to end the month of November and all the insanity that has been going on, and get ready for the month of December and see what's going to happen on the road to the end of the regular season, that is the NFL. What's going on in the Premier League, of course, the Champions League, and so much more in the world of football. And of course, who's going to be punching their tickets to the MLS Cup Finals? The MLS Cup Finals as well, and also so much more news in the MLB world, and of course the NBA and the NHL, and so much more. But of course, if you like what you saw, please come back here. We'll be here live every Tuesday, 6 Eastern, 3 Pacific, midnight on the UK for our boys across the pond here on our YouTube channel. That is the VWU Sports Podcast channel. Please subscribe to it. And if you like what you saw with this stream podcast, then please like the video and share it across all social media platforms. That being, of course, Facebook, Twitter, and Blue Sky. Yes, we now want you to do it on Blue Sky as well because it's only fair. But we don't do TikTok and Instagram because it's way too toxic even for us. But if you like what you saw and you want to be notified when we go live, not only subscribe, then please do us all a favor and hit the bell. and you'll be notified when we go live every Tuesday at 6 Eastern. But until then, we need to go rest up and go get ready for our Thanksgiving festivities and go hang out with our family. But we will be back on the 3rd of December, 2024, to get started with the month of December and get on the road to end this year with a bang, to say the least. But until then, for all our boys, from Guruk to Hit Kid to Jamal and my man Matt, Zach, and Cody, this for my co-hosts, Jose, Brandon, and Carter. This has been JB. We thank you so much for tuning in. We will see you guys for episode 153. Y'all stay safe. Y'all have yourselves a wonderful Thanksgiving, and we will see you guys in December. Till then, have a good night, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving.
That's crazy.
Happy Thanksgiving.